2, 3, 4, 5. Welcome, everyone, to the Alabama Bass Trail presented by Phoenix Boats. It's our second stop in the ABT North Division. You sign up for one, you sign up for all of them. That means 5 North, 5 South. We find the best. We put them in a championship. There's so much money to be had. I'd like to welcome everybody. I'm Robbie Floyd. I'll be your MC up here. John will be our tournament director. We'll be going through all of the fish of all the guys catching them today. We've had a few weigh in already. No limit. Some of the guys said, I'm ready to get out of this cold weather. It is cold, it is windy, and it is not a fun combination if you're an angler out there, especially if some of the areas are getting beat up by wind that you were wanting to fish. Some of them have to adjust their plan and say, I don't want to fight it. I want to try and go to somewhere that might be a little more protected. Wind supposed to be 10 to 15. I'm going to say it's sticking near 15 if you're out there on the water. I was out there this morning. The temperature at takeoff was right around freezing. It's got up to the high 40s, maybe 50 degrees right now. But the one saving factor is the sun has come out. So that sun starts beating it down. It might consolidate some of these fish, and then they'll be able to do some of the things they want to do more. This morning, when the sun was low and it was cold and it was windy, you know some of these fish were spread out. Thing is, with Guntersville, you never know what to expect as far as numbers and weight is concerned. Some of our best tournaments ever, and Kate Donaldson will talk about this in just a little bit. One of our best tournaments ever, probably the best tournament ever as far as size of fish, came from Lake Guntersville several years ago. We've been doing this 10 years here on the Alabama Bass Trail, kicking off our 10th season. But you expect 20-pound bags this time of year. You expect 25-pound bags. You know what? It would be crazy if we have a 30-pound bag caught today, and that's absolutely nuts pretty much in anywhere in the country if you're expected to catch 25 or 30 pounds. We've already heard reports of 25-pound bags, and that was by 10 o'clock this morning. Could they upgrade through the 4 hours? Absolutely. We've heard multiple 20-pound bags. That's going to be something to look for. How they're going to catch them, that'll be the big question. That's going to be my job up here talking to people because we had a cold front come in. Some of these fish that were moving in shallow, possibly for the spawn time, maybe they've drawn back just a little bit. Some of them might have felt that cold weather and didn't even move up at all. Do you go for the deeper ones? Do you go for the transition ones? Do you go for the shallow ones? And are those shallow ones there? Do they wait later in the day? Maybe these later flights might have an advantage because it's going to be warmer in those shallow areas later in the day. Again, I'm not going to talk to these guys that long because not only is there 10 stops in the ABT or 5 in the north and south, there's also 225 boats that will be crossing the stage. And even the anglers talk about that. They go like, man, y'all run a tight ship. I mean, y'all get them up, you get them back, you get them weighed in, you get paid out. This is what they do. They want to get home and see their families. If there's something of relevance, I'm going to try and eke it out of them, and we'll get to talk to these guys throughout. So, again, we've weighed in a few anglers already. 6:15, Michael Briggs and Cody Codra are in the lead right now. We haven't set our Mountain Dew Big Bass yet, an extra $500 for Mountain Dew, whoever has our largest bass of the day. But also other contingencies and sponsors. If they happen to be wearing Alabama Bass Trail hat and they're our highest placing finisher, they'll get an extra $250. If they have a properly rigged equipment with Garmin Electronics, they can win an extra $500. There's several people behind me, whether it's America's First Federal Credit Union, it could be Yamaha, Bahio, Big Bite Baits. These are the people that help us, that support the sport of bass fishing on the Alabama Bass Trail. We hope if you have a choice between, say, Jack's or this other place, we want you to go to Jack's. That's what Kay and I do. If you have a coffee choice, of course, Black Rifle, and you saw us this morning on the Black Rifle coffee. I've went and bought my Yeti last week. This thing's awesome as well. But, again, thank you to all our sponsors. Now I know she's over there fervently. Kay, you going to be able to talk to me? You trying to get stuff? She's not going to be able to talk to me now. John Simpson, you're the tournament director. I'm going to get to talk to you for one of the first times here. It's always a good thing when you come to Guntersville because you know the possibilities are out there of not only catching numbers, thousands of bass like we saw at Martin, but big fish as well.
Yeah, that's what we look forward to when we come here. We know they're gonna weigh some big fish and big bags.
As far as your side of things, you couldn't ask for a better facility. I know people launched in different areas, but the park here, the lodge up at the top, it's a really – my first time here, I said, if I were going to go vacation at a fishing spot, this would be a top 5 for sure in the country.
Yes, sir. This is a great facility. The lodge has everything we need. The restaurant's good. Rooms are great. And then this facility down here with the pavement and everything, it gives us a great place to work.
And the showers, the restrooms, if you got to go check out the facilities, they're over there. I've unfortunately been here before when, tornadoes were in the area and you got to go run for the bathrooms. Not what you want to hear, but it's just a fact of that. I would normally talk to Kay right now, but she's making sure that our Facebook Live and everything is operable. But instead, I want to go ahead and get things going. These guys are starting to stack up. And, again, we have 225 boats trying to win this tournament. So if you would, please stand, take off your hat, pay tribute to all of our soldiers here in the U.S. and around the world with the playing of our national anthem.
Can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Yeah, thank you for coming out here. Those in person, those watching around the country. Again, think of all of our sponsors helping make this event possible, like Lou's, Rods and Reels, Academy Sports and Outdoors. Actually, when I remember the KVD and that lipless crankbait and the Strike King back in the day. You're going to hear a lot of lipless crankbait talk today. Come on over here. Let's bring up our first pair on stage, Chase Rampy and Jarrett Floyd. 3 bass, but around some decent-sized fish. So you get 10-24 and only 3 bass, but you need a number 4. You need a number 5 in the mix.
We had him on, too.
What were y'all doing today?
A little bit of everything.
Like what?
Fish shallow, tried to go deep, couldn't catch anything deep.
Did one place work better than the other?
No, it was just random.
All over the place. Hey, bud, thank you for fishing with us. Hope to see you at the next round. Let's bring up our next anglers, Brandon Blackwood, Clint Blackwood. Come on over here. Don't sneak. If you wait over there, they're going to shrink. You had 10 pounds. Now you're down to 922. You wait any longer, you'd had 8-pound bag.
Oh, I know. Boy, I don't enjoy this pond.
Just because it was so windy and cold today, or just because the fish weren't doing what you wanted them to do?
This pond manages to bite me right in the tail end every time I fish it, so we got close to getting the limit. We've done a little better than what I anticipated.
Maybe next time. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Again, also Angler of the Year standings, John Kellett and Zeke Gossett won at the first stop at Smith Lake. Let's see if Lanny Guthrie and Chuck Hinton can do okay today. 372 for a single fish. If you had 5 of them, you wouldn't be too disappointed, but couldn't get any more?
No, it was tough.
Bites, were you getting shorts? Any unders?
No, I mean, we didn't hardly get bit at all. It's crazy. We were on them yesterday, off of them totally today.
What were you throwing yesterday?
Spinnerbaits.
Okay, spinnerbait, and you had the win for it too. I don't make sense to me. Hey, we haven't talked about the we haven't talked about the size limit. Every lake has a different limit. What's the limit here, or the size they need to be at least to be a legal bass?
On largemouth and smallmouth, it's 15 inches, and then on a spotted bass, it'll be 12.
15 and 12. All right, Eddie Jewell and Rusty Strickland. Rusty filling in for Eddie's son. 5 fish. We've got a leader, 18-29. So we're bringing in somebody from the family Jewels, and Shane's going to have to miss out what could have been. First off, where is he? Is he okay?
Brock is racing a qualifier today, so I haven't heard how he's doing. But
Hey, I've harassed you many times going, man, maybe you need to get a new partner. I mean, you and your partner did well today.
well, we run all over this lake with 4 fish in a box. And our last stop, we culled up, caught 3 keepers and culled.
That's awesome. Got a good one in there?
It's not that great.
What do you think? What's your best?
Maybe 5.
Let's see a maybe 5. We haven't set our tone yet. What'd you catch the 5-pounder on?
Rattlebait.
Rattle, as in a lipless crankbait?
Yeah.
Or a shaky or a vibrating jig?
No, it's a rattle.
Okay, making sure. Because you're going to see a lot of that today probably from the crew. Was it red?
Yes.
And he's like, yeah, it was red. Do they all look like they're related? No, that's got to be it. It's going to be at least 4. It's going to be at least 5. Look at this. His 5-pounder turned into 539. Round of applause for Eddie Jewell, ladies and gentlemen, our leaders right now, as they have 18-29. Grab 2 of those bass. Hold them up. I don't want you cheating. And grabbing 4, with 2 hands. That just wouldn't make sense. Or 3 or 5. Daniel, I did like seeing you on social media. Is that your pops that caught those fish this week? He sent me a picture. He said he did it, and he's holding 5 fish in 2 hands. Never supposed to do that, are you?
No, that's against the rules.
Yeah, I almost missed the fish in the middle. Well, that's what we're going for right there. Big belly. Good job, Eddie. Thank you, sir. All right, I'm going to pick up the pace a little bit. Joel Mayfield, Tally Mayfield, boat 23. Come on over here. Let's see what you got. You can leave them there. Hang on. We still ain't got our hanger. No. Come on, John. I thought we talked about this. Let's find out what you got. Y'all did pretty good at the first stop, right? No?
No, we had 4 fish.
Okay. I was thinking y'all had a good first round. These 2 fish are going to weigh 730. Just couldn't get into them today, huh?
No, I watched everybody else catch a limit, though.
Who was around you that was catching them?
Everybody
but you. Hey, what are you throwing? You can maybe talk. What do you got?
Oh, no, we was like right next to each other. I seen what they was throwing. I threw it, too. It didn't work. I was catching this, and they was catching this.
You got some mad mojo going. Hey, get off stage. I don't want to see it. 519 for your big fish. That was a good one. What did it come on?
Oh, I was flipping a creature bait.
Creature bait. Thank you, sir. Thank you. John Brown, Trey Sorrells, boat number 5. All right, come on. Talk to me. I'm seeing 3 fish. That ain't going to get it done today, is it?
That's not going to get it done. But, hey, listen, Robbie, I really want to take a moment. It's cold as heck. Look at all the people coming out and everything. This morning, 4:30 in the morning, 225 boats come rolling into the state park. We turn the corner. Half of the volunteers and the staff are out here dancing, having a good time. So, the dedication of the trail itself and everybody, and including yourself, and the travel that you do to come to us and things like that, ABT is just where it's at. Thank you. I appreciate the kind words. It looks like these 3 fish going to weigh 1062. Pick it up in the next stop. Our next stop is where on the ABT? Is it Logan Martin or Neely Henry? Neely Henry. Neely. Nice facility there, too. You can come and check it out. Jonathan Weathers, Tim Partridge, boat number 14. You got 2 fish, and we need to upgrade those numbers.
Yeah, we do. Bad.
Did you get a bunch of hits at all or no?
We only missed one that hit us.
It's executed well. These 2 going to weigh 541. You're going to live to fish another day. See you at Neely over a month from now, right? I believe. Let's bring up Jerry Hartline and Robin Vaughn, boat number 18. 4 fish, man. I was hoping you'd have 5.
We was hoping to as well.
Did you have it on?
Had a few other bites, but nothing that helped.
Another make a difference. 11-18 today is going to give you some points. Take it, run to Neely. Again, a lot of these guys not only try and win here. If you can't win, you try and get that top 10 because it pays a little more. If you can't get the top 10, you got to get in that top 40 because that's where the payoff for the check cuts at. And then if you can't get in the top 40, you want to finish as high as you can because you want to try and make that championship and take the top 75 teams. Brett Harrell and Tyler Smart wanting to get in that top 75 at the end of the season. Fish over at Wise Lake. 4 fish for 1164. Going to give you some points.
Yeah, but that's about it.
That's it today. No paycheck. Thank you, sir. Listen, Delano Green Jr. Come on over here, Junior. We're going to weigh one in, I guess. You were near somebody. Was he near you, Jason? Jason, was he near you? He was covering somebody. We hear you yapping in the background. You were Pops. Who was it?
That was Dad.
Yeah, that makes sense. Now I get it. You got 3 fish for 1164, so you got one good one in there?
Yeah, just one.
All right, who caught it? You or him?
Him today.
Oh, okay. Did you get it in the net?
Yep.
You can always say that. I got that fish on board because we did have somebody that had a fish and the net man lost it. It was in the net and it jumped out of the net. You don't see that too often. 564, that's going to be our new Mountain Dew Big Bass. Eddie and the Family Jewels going, darn it, there's money out of my pocket. Do you think it's going to hold up, though?
Not even close. If it does, something wrong.
It ain't going to hold up. Like, hey, do you want to hold it up for us? You want to grab it? You want to grab it? Grab the big and hold it up for you. It shows you indicative. How we looking on our line there? I got to go peek. We're all right. I can't see where the tank's like behind a little. I can't tell where everybody's at. Look at the belly on that thing. Looks like me after the buffet. Woo. Greg Rollins, Troy Rollins, 3 bass in the boat. You can go ahead and hang them. I want to remind all the anglers, always 2 sets of bags up here in the top. And you can go ahead and hang them on that little clip that's down there. 3 fish. Man, where's 4 and 5? Still out there swimming?
We tried to force feed them. They wouldn't have it.
Try doing it. 768 for you today. Just take those points, and we'll see you at Neely Henry. Thank you, sir. Next up, boat 13, Adam Gilliland and Leslie Jones. Lucky number 13. Yeah, wasn't lucky today. And it has happened there. I was going to look here because our sponsors actually give away stuff too. And I was looking to see if you won the drawing. Didn't get that. So it's one of them days. These 2 fish are going to weigh 451. I feel for you because that was a long day for 2 fish, right? He's proud of them too, though. Let's see what Brian Johnson and Brandon Gross have. Boat number 3. Saw them out there on the water today. I know we're going to get a picture of this one because I want you to see the gordita belly that's on this bad boy. And you upgraded a couple of times, it looks like. Got 3 total fish. I thought things were looking good. You catch one that we're going to see in just a moment. You've got 3 fish for $15.57. That's the size of fish they were looking for. That's what I was expecting. That's what you were expecting. Just couldn't get the bites?
No, sir. Right after you left, we caught the other one, and I had another one pull off on a jerk bait. Felt about like it, and that's it, wasn't it? That's pretty much.
So the primary hit was this rock pile or a rock formation that was in front of the boat. You were catching them and towards the back. Where did the second one come from?
Right there in a transition change again.
Okay, same thing. Not necessarily plan A, but B is where they might have just pulled off a little too, right?
I guess that's what they did. I said, but we just could never get anything else going. I mean.
Hey, grab this big and let's see what it looks like. Oh, actually, I know exactly. He thought it was a 7-pounder. It was a 7-pounder. 714. That's our Mountain Dew Big Bass. Grab that bad boy over there. Oh, let's see the other one. Hey, I'll show you how it's done. Each of you grab one of the big ones, and that way it looks like you could have caught 5 of them. I wouldn't grab the small. Yeah, you might be right. That one's got a bigger belly. That's the one you caught first. And when you show it to them, I want you to show it sideways. Go straight ahead first. The camera out there, straight ahead. Show it sideways, and then turn it, show its belly. Look at that thing. Holy smokes. That's a Maypop right there because, I mean, she's about to let go. We'll get her back out there this afternoon. They'll take special care. That's why you come to Guntersville for, right? All right, Bob Coxton, Mark Compton, come on over here. 4 fish in the live well for boat number 20. It's tough looking at those big monsters right there. Do you have anything look like that?
If I add them all together, maybe.
Yeah, it happens. But, hey, you know they're out there. They just couldn't quite get them today. These 4 fish are going to weigh 1023. So take those points, run. Good job today.
That's right. Enjoyed it. It was a little rough, but.
Yeah, hey, you made it back safe, and you caught fish. Eric Morris, Randy Tolbert, come on up here. Ready to see what we got. Little Dowie representative, too, out there. Did you have a good day today? I haven't even looked to see what you caught.
Not good enough. We got a few points. That's about all we're going to get out of this one.
Okay, 5 fish, so you got that limit, but it's a mid-range limit. 1345 is not going to get a paycheck today.
No, I don't think so. I mean, it seems like it's pretty tough from seeing what everybody else caught today, but 13's not going to get a check at Guntersville.
It's weird. It was like feast or famine for a lot of people out there. You actually did all right.
Yeah, I mean, we caught 15 fish today, and it was less than what we were expecting, actually, but it's better than most, it looks like, or better than a lot anyway.
Good job on what you caught. Grab that ticket down there, and let's see what Chris Brittain and Eric Springer have. Britton. Britain. I say Britain again. 2 fish for $6.19. It's a 3-pound average for those two, but you needed number 4. You need number 5. You need number 3s.
Yeah, 3, 4, and 5.
What were y'all throwing?
Crankbaits.
Cranking. All day?
All day.
Okay, thank you, sir. Appreciate the 411. There's kids right now listening going, what is 411? Delton Gregory, Dexton Gregory, they got 2 bass in that live well. Again, just not able to get that limit. Just struggle.
It was tough. It was real tough.
These 2 fish are going to weigh 606, so a couple of 3-pounders for you, sir. Thank you. Next up, Craig Childers, Nikki Taylor, boat number 8. No big fish until we get down to Danny Long, Kevin Fallon. They got one, it looks like. 3 fish, huh? What were they caught on?
Jig and rattle trap.
Jigging and trapping. Let's see what these 3 fish going to weigh. 3 for $9.67, so about a 3 1/3 pound average. Good job on that. Mike Dutton, Lee Humphrey, boat number 56. No, leave them in here. Hang them on. Come on. Talk to me. Tell me something good. You ain't got nothing good. 1 fish, huh?
Yeah, it was a tough day.
Who caught it?
Mikey.
That's why you got to come up here?
Yeah.
You had to talk to me. 1 single fish, but a 378. I wish you'd have caught 4 more just like it. Thank you, sir. Mike Dutton and Humphreys. 1 fish we bring on to Jeff Higginbotham and Eddie Higginbotham, boat number 1. They got the entire lake. The world is your oyster. You're the first boat out. Please tell me somebody wasn't on your spot when you got there.
No, but somebody come right up after us.
We're not too far behind. Hey, 1095 though. Y'all did okay.
We stopped about 40 foot short of what we should have.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
And so did they go ahead and go to those spots?
Oh, yeah. They was in sight.
You got to get to the juice quick. Thank you for fishing with. Thank you, sir. Chris Blackwood, Larry Melvin, boat number 38. Yeah, when you're that first boat, man, you better not let anybody hole shot you. Y'all got 3 fish. Looks like the right size, just the wrong number. 3 fish for $14.68. Again, around that 5-pound average, around the good size. Whoa, write her down. I saw him push you down. I saw him do it. What kind of partner you got there?
Oh, no, he's killing me.
Just couldn't get into the numbers of fish, huh?
No, we had 2 on, just lost them.
You did. You had the ones to fill the limit. Were they that size too?
Yeah.
What kind of bait are we talking? How are you going to lose them?
Chatterbait and rattle trap.
Okay, trapping and treble bait, treble hook bait. It happens sometimes. Thank you, guys. Good job. You okay? Make sure. I saw your teammate knock you down. He said, if you just wouldn't have lost those 2 fish. All right, Danny Long, Kevin Fallon. Let's find out what they've got. Boat number 83. I see that Y on there, and it says that means you got a good one. You got a good one or many good ones?
We got a pretty decent bag.
Pretty decent bag means a really good bag. A new leader by 6 pounds, 24.18 for Long and Fallon. That's better than a pretty good bag. That's a great bag. How'd you catch them today?
A hodgepodge of baits.
Really? What was the one that kind of maybe caught the bigger one?
Swim bait.
Swim bait. And having to take your time doing it slow?
Slow, very slow.
Yeah. Have any underspin or anything else different on it?
Nope.
Conventional. Smaller size or bigger size?
Bigger size.
I like that. I love it. Hey, grab a couple of these fish and let's see what they look like. I like this bigger swim bait. You know, so many of the events you come to now, people are throwing swim baits, and you see the little 3.5, 4 inchers. Now they're getting some full size ones here. And a new Mountain Dew Big Bass? No, it's just a little shy. $6.63 for that. Our Mountain Dew Big Bass still $7.14 of Johnson and Gross, but a great tournament for Danny Long and Kevin Fallon. 24-18. Me likey. That's how you get it done. And that big one there didn't even have a full belly yet on it either way, but the smaller one.
Not yet.
Yeah, it's that had room to grow. It's going to be even bigger. Hey, good job, guys. Congratulations on your catch. We'll see if it will hold up. Donnie Beck and Tony Harvey got 5 fish, and, hey, they're not hurting for bass either. Let's find out what these 5 are going to weigh. When you got to double over the top so you don't lose grip, you know it's going to be a good bag. Get over here, guys. I want to see it. They need a weight of 24-18. They don't have it. They've got more. 25-48 back-to-back. Jacks. Wow. Did you think you had 25?
We knew it was close.
What were y'all doing today?
Throwing swim baits.
Same thing they said.
Pretty much.
Staying with just that or mixing it up a little bit?
We tried other stuff, but the only thing we got to bite on was swim baits.
Okay, that's the bait. What are you looking at? Paint me that picture of the lake.
Just the edge of grass where it drops off to a little deeper.
Right at that grass edge. What depth to what depth generally?
Like 5 to 10.
Okay, good range. Hey, go grab a couple of those fish. Hold them up for us. Wow. When I saw that 24-pound bag, I'm like, and then when I saw him wad the top of that bag up just so he didn't lose it, I'm like, uh-oh, this is going to be good. And we hear there's another bag of at least that size early this morning. So where's Kay? Kay, what was our number again on 20-plus bags? 38 20-pound bags. And this is the winner of that tournament. I couldn't remember if it was y'all or who had done it, but in that tournament there were 38 20-pound bags. 38. That is just stupid. I actually covered the Classic, I think, the next weekend or a few after that, and everybody at the Classic was coming to me going, did they really catch 38 20-pound bags? And y'all caught the biggest. So what was that year? What was the winning weight?
30, a little over 30. I can't remember what.
So you can't feel comfortable with 25 then, can you? No. Hey, but I'm pretty comfortable. I think you got a top 10 in you. I think you got a top 10. Briar Chambers, Tyler Pendergrass, they got 4 bass. Somebody had to follow them. Unfortunately, it's you guys. Y'all got a little less than half that. Looks like 1076. What were y'all doing?
Throwing a trap and chatterbait. We tried to live by it, and it didn't work.
Hey, should have tried the swim bait. Apparently. Thank you, guys. Grab your ticket down there at the bottom. Keith Hester, Scotty Butler. We're going to try and move through these pretty quick. I see a pile up over there. Don't want to back up on the 405. You got 3 fish. Just going to be a points day for you today. Looks like 760 total.
Yep, it's tough. First stop we made this morning, my partner put one in the boat. While I was putting it in the live well, he hooked up on another. It took us the rest of the day to catch a spot.
Oh, that's tough. Thank you, sir. So started off like gangbusters and then dropped down after that. Let's see what Drew Tix and Wesley Webster have in store. 5 bass. Look, y'all had a pretty good day. 14, 15, 16, 79. I'd say it's pretty solid.
Oh, yeah, we're pretty happy with it.
You think that's going to be enough to get a check today? 18 was the original guess. You think 16 and change will do it?
Probably not, but I hope so.
What's your name?
Leah.
You like to fish?
No.
At least you're honest, Leah. You got anybody you want to give a shout out to? You got Pookie or Pooh Bear? Anybody back at home you want to give a shout out to? All right, that's all good. What grade are you in?
2nd.
Okay. You don't want to give a shout out to all your 2nd grade peeps at whatever elementary?
No.
Okay. Thank you. A woman of very few words, ladies and gentlemen. Benji Seaborn, Jonathan Seaborn, they got 4 bass, and you'd love to tell me you had 30 pounds today, but you can't tell me that either.
4 bites. Right there they are.
4 bites, going to give you $9.55. Thank you, sir. Team Seaborn. With their weight, we go from the Seaborns to the Seabolts. Jeff and David Seabolt, boat number 36. Look at it. Oh, see, right there is one of our winners a little bit later on there. You got 3 fish. Wait, why are you waiting back there? Y'all been doing this too long. You're trying to drop a few coins on the weight thing, aren't you?
Yeah, there you go.
Needed it, not necessarily 16-13. Do you think it's going to get a paycheck or no?
I doubt it.
It'll be good points, though, either way.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Good job, guys. Thank you very much. 16-13, grab your ticket, and we'll find out. The big one's 7-14. You got a 7-14 in there? Okay. Well, hey, if you're telling me it's going to be close, we're going to weigh it in. That's a good one. And that's a good one, too. That one's longer and skinny. That one's long and skinny. That's not going to be 7. That's just shy of 6. 572. Let's see the other one. Yeah, let's just see, because they were close, but that one was shorter but fatter. Yeah, they're all within the quarter pound. Yeah, 543. So there was 11 pounds between those 2 fish. They just needed a little more. Good job, guys. Yep, needed 2 more, though. All right, moving on to our next to Scott Keeling, Hadley Cohen. Come on over here. We'll try and moto through these really quick. Again, two bags in there. Just hang them on that hanger there. How'd it go today?
We struggled a little bit. We got a limit, but we just never did get around a good fish. I think ours shrunk up a little bit on us.
You got a decent limit, though, 15.93. It might hold on. It's going to be good points either way. Good job. Thank you, sir. Let's move on to Lee Brown and L.J. Brown, boat number 94. Look like yours might have shrunk up, too. I see a little skinny pattern in there. How was the practice?
Practice has been really good. We have just been catching a whole bunch of spots, so
Okay. Today you got 851. I know you wanted more than that.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for fishing with us. Moving on to Michael Woolley, Joe Woolley. Let's see what they have. Boat number 35. Got one big one in there, they say. Needs to be over 7 to have a chance, but you've got a good bag of fish. It looks like you'll move into just outside the top 5. 1730 for today. What were they coming on?
Got them on the trap.
Trapping. That's fun. How's that arm right now?
It hurts really bad.
Did you take some Advil while you're out there on the water?
Nah, but I'm about to.
Yeah, you're about to. Hey, you know what? Go grab you some Busch Light. After this is done, you get a top 10, get some extra coin. You got a 7-pounder in there you said you wanted to see. It looks like it's a 6-pounder. 596, very good. Caught on the trap. Thank you, guys. Great job. See who's next. Riley Johnson, Ryan Haney. Let's see what you got. Riley Johnson, Ryan Haney. Boat number 46. Come on over here. You hang them on there. I got something to show you. Now, 2 fish isn't going to win you the tournament, but look at this. Boat 46, you won the magic drawing today. Have you ever won one of the drawings before? Well, do you have any Lou's rods and reels in your boat?
Yes, sir.
You got even more now. Congratulations on behalf of Lou's Rods and Reels, something you can purchase at Academy Sports Outdoors. Hold those up for our camera out there in front. The winner, ladies and gentlemen, again, they finished with $8.99 on their day, but they also win some equipment. Good job. I'd like to thank Lou's for doing that. Again, it's just a random drawing we have for all of our contestants at each stop. So we can check off the Lou's Rods and Reels. Still got a Hydro Wave, still got Navionics, Academy, Yeti, Don Hill and Jeff Langston. I don't see boat 27. I can't give you one of those, but I can give you some weight totals. $9.39 today for these 3 fish. Just needed number 4, number 5. Thank you, sir. Move on to Tom McLemore, Dean Nelson. Hang them on there, guys. And we always need to have 2 bags in the tank. Don't even wait for me to call your name. When the next guy leaves, you can just go ahead and come on over here. So how did boat 60 do today?
Terrible.
Terrible, as Charles Barkley would say. Terrible is 2 fish for $5.97. Thank you, sir. We'll see you at the next one at Neely Henry. Next up, Clint Hutcherson, Drew Naylor. You can leave them there. You can come on, talk to me. Hey, we need that thing. Hey, Daniel, we need that thing that says hang fish here. We do that deal to hang fish here. Got 2 fish, but one of them's good.
One of them's good.
One of them's right. What did it come on?
Chatterbait.
Chatterbait. A little vibrating jig. 888. My buddy Grant Langston, motocross racer, a world champion, he said 8 is great. I don't think we're going to get an 8-pounder on this single fish, but we have a 7. Sit close. We need 714. You got 631, but that is the right size. You want to hold it up? You want your picture with it? Let's do it. How many times you going to get to come to the Alabama Bass Trail presented by Phoenix Boats and catch a 6 to 7-pounder? That's a toad. He's like, no, hey, hang on. Let him get his thunder. I was going to talk to him. Yeah, I was like, he got that. I was like, we'll be in the back looking all goofy. Team Wales, Harold and Harold. I didn't look at the numbers. Was it a good day?
Not really, no.
Not today. Not today. 3 fish. They ain't going to get it done. We know that. These 3 are going to weigh 717. What were y'all doing?
I didn't do anything. He caught them.
Have you thought about a new partner?
Yeah. About 3 or 4 times.
Hey, it worked for Eddie Jewell today.
Yeah. Maybe next time.
It happens. Hey, good job, guys. Thank you. All right, Phil Dukes and Bailey Dukes, the Dukes of Guntersville. Let's find out if their 5 fish are going to be enough. Well, they're enough to get into 16-pound range, sitting right over 1704. That could be a payday, possibly.
It might be. We really needed to cull a couple more times, but we did pretty good.
What was your small fish? How many did it weigh?
2.
A 2-pounder. So you could have got a lot of over the top. You catch a 4-pounder.
Yeah, we tried for it all day, but it just never hit.
What were y'all throwing?
Rattle trap.
Trapping. Thank you, guys. Great job. 562 for that one good size one out there. 562 for that. Keep moving through these to see guys in the tanks. Move on to Packy Lawrence, Jeremy Holden. You can leave them on that little hanger there. Guys, always have two sets in the tank up here. Always at all times. You ain't going to go wrong. Come on, Cletus. Good day? No. Ain't got nothing to talk about. Well, were you out of the wind?
Yes.
All right, so you made that decision. Did you want to be out of the wind? Did your original spot get blown out?
No, we just practice did good. Didn't catch them today.
Just it happens that way. It looks like 753 is going to give you points and push you towards Neely. Going to need a better finish there. Again, trying to get in that championship. Same thing for Sam Long and Jason Atkins. The Richard Petty entry I see when I see number 43. Were you speeding around that lake?
We sped around the whole lake, yes, and got very humbled.
1362. At least you caught them today.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Good job on what you did catch. Thank you, sir. Moving on to Tony Keefe and Brian Gregory. 5 fish. Asking if he's got a big fish. He said, yeah, I got a big one. If you say your partner has a big fish, I'm thinking you caught it in the net. He didn't swing it in, did he?
That's right.
All right, then. You did it. You did all the hard work. And you got a big 5-fish limit, 1886. I think you're going to have a payday today.
Well, that'd be nice.
Good job. How many total fish y'all catch?
About 10.
Okay. Well executed, 5 fish, and you got one big one. You want to weigh it? What's it going to weigh? 5, 6, 7? Okay, 580. That means 6 foot. That means 6 pounds. You said 580. You're only off by half. 537. 537 for that thing. You want to hold some up? It was already in there. You were looking for it in the bag. Daniel. He's in there looking like, man, that sucker shrunk up. No, it was in the deal getting weighed already. Lost. Chad Wilson, Hunter Wilson, boat number 47. Come on over here. You can just hang them up. Hang them up on that thing right there. Just hang them. Just hang them. Hang them. See, that's why you got a partner for, because he never listens. Every time you tell him, he's like, I told you we should have moved. How'd it go today?
We did good. We stuck with what we'd planned on, what we did pre-fishing.
And it still worked in pre-fish for today?
It worked for the last week and a half.
Good deal. A lot of people thought they might have changed, with this cold weather coming in, but it did work for them. 2162. That's going to put you in third place. Go grab a couple of those fish and hold them up for us. Also, a Mountain Dew Big Bass. Let's find out what it is. Is it in that 714 range for Team Wilson, Chad, and Hunter, boat number 47? 21-pound bag. What's your biggest fish? We'll zero the thing. That's a gut on that one. Oh, hey, we got to redo it. Something. We had a seizure. Something's happening now. We locked up. 2162 was our total. How are we going to get out of this? Maybe we go into the big fish side. What boat were you again? Boat number 47. Oh, yeah, we can go to the third place. Let's find out. All right. We zero or are we good? Yeah, we're close. Let's find out. We need 714. I don't think it's 714, but I've been wrong before, and it was close. Shout at the devil. You know what you got? 666. But it's a good fish and a good weight. Hey, congratulations. What did y'all catch it on?
A chatterbait.
Go grab a couple of those. Hold them up for us. In third place right now, chatterbait fish for Chad Wilson, Hunter Wilson, 2162. And that was worth weighing in and taking the time. Anytime you're inside a pound like that, some people underguess. That was definitely worth the wait. You hear chatterbait, you hear jackhammer, you hear vibrating jig. They're all the same thing. Some are brands. Chatterbait and jackhammer are the brands. Vibrating jig is if you were break it down mechanically what it is, for those of you new to bass fishing. So, in the grass?
They was.
How deep?
3 to 5 foot deep.
3 to 5 foot. Thank you, guys. Appreciate the 411. Blake Heiss, Jonathan Collins. 65 was their boat number. Was it a good day? I see 5. Is that they the right 5?
No, they're not the right 5.
Not today. These 5 are going to weigh a total of 11.39. Take those points. We'll see you at Neely Henry. Move on to Tom Taylor, Russ Reynolds. Hang those fish over. You know how to do it. Come on over here. Keep 2 sets in there. You're one of the only ones that actually saw to hang them on those little hooks.
Yeah.
Did you have a good day today?
Yeah, we did. We did. We only had 6 keepers, but they were the right ones.
All right, let's find out. You can keep your biggest 5, and it's almost 20 pounds. 5 fish for $19.34. We've got another top 5 recipient for Taylor and Reynolds. That should put them in 4th place. About a 6-pounder in there. How did y'all catch them today?
Mostly on a trap.
Trapping. What else besides the trap?
Jerk bait.
Jerking as well. Thank you, guys. You want to hold them up? All good. Thank you. Again, moving in the top 5, I believe. Right now, our top 5, 5th position, Keefe and Gregory with 1886. Good job. Again, these guys come across the stage. We get them back, those fish back in our tanks. We put them back out there in the water. These guys get their ticket. They get paid. Everything's a smooth process here. Mayo and Roberts been doing this a long time, 1196. Doing it as many years as you have in the ABT, you know that's not going to get you a paycheck, but it will give you points towards that championship, and that had to be the goal after that.
That's right. It's just a points day struggle. Walt wasn't here, and it's always going to be a bad day, and you catch a fish on your first cast.
Oh, no, did you? It's like getting a birdie in golf on your first hole.
That's exactly right.
The jinx. Hey, good job. I'm glad you caught that one, because if they wouldn't have caught anything today, they would have said, man, I'd have loved to have caught one on the first cast. Michael Brandon, Alan Stevens, they've caught one fish, and it was the right size, 529. When did you catch that fish?
About 30 minutes ago.
Okay, so struggle all day driving that struggle bus, and then
one fish.
And then Big Mama shows up. What'd you catch it on?
Shaky head.
Of all things, all these swim baits, vibrating jigs, traps, you catch it on a shaky head. It just goes to show you there's more than one ways to get it done. Adam Brown, Greg Diggs. If we were at Lake, I would expect, okay, shaky head. I've seen that. You know, Smith Lake, yeah, shaky head. Did you ever pick up a shaky head today?
I never pick up a shaky head.
Ever. At 560 for these two fish, you know what you needed to throw today?
Shaky head.
That's right. Thank you. Lee Gray, Ethan Flack. Half of the Flack attack, boat number 75. All right, 3 fish, not what you wanted to see.
No, it was tough on us today.
I'm not getting any numbers. We're getting some unders, losing fish. What was happening?
Didn't lose any fish. We had some unders, but just.
So the execution was there.
Yeah, and we've caught some good fish in practice, but it's just tough on us today.
I didn't get. Oh, there we go. I was saying I didn't get it, but I thought you refreshed it. Let go. 3 fish for 903. Take those points. Thank you, Ethan. Appreciate it. See what Lee Gray and Ethan Flackhour are behind what they have. Hornbuckle and Morris, boat number 55. You had an all right day, didn't you?
No.
What?
No, we've been over 25 pounds for last week.
It had been over 25. Instead, they catch 17.85. It could be right around that cut line for a paycheck, but you're disappointed because you knew there was bigger out there.
We'll get them tomorrow.
What were y'all throwing today?
Pink dinger.
Are you serious? Okay. Shallow?
Yeah.
Really shallow?
1 foot.
Really? Did you see beds out there, though? I mean, today? No?
They are some, but not.
I hear there are some. I didn't see it, but I did see water clear enough, so I thought, thank you, sir. Mike Fitzpatrick, Gary Fitzpatrick, they got a single bass, 429. So, again, you're around the right size, just needed more of them.
100% hookup. 1 bite, 1 fish.
Oh, man, that makes for a long day. Thank you, sir. Mitch Mitchell, Candler McCullum, boat number 52. Tell me something good.
It wasn't too bad.
Tell me something not too bad. Not too bad for them, ladies and gentlemen. This is true. Not too bad is 20.11 pounds. It moves them inside the top 5. I want to see what great is. What do you think is going to win today?
25.
You think 25 is going to do it?
It was rough.
Okay. What were y'all doing?
We were throwing swim baits most of the day.
Swimming decent size ones probably, right? Not the little guys.
No,
Change it up. Change positions, have thought process throughout the day, and then want to alter your strategy?
We caught 5 keepers all day, and we caught 4 on swim bait, and we caught 1 on swim jig.
All right, thank you, guys. You want to hold them up at all? You get in the top 5? Go grab a couple. Hold them up here. You never know. It might be Anglers of the Year that we're holding. You never know. It could happen. This could be the tournament that propels you into the lead. Don't you think, Kay? She's watching Montevallo baseball at the same time. But I know. I'm just trying to pick your brain. How's the Montevallo baseball team doing right now? 9-3. Her son plays baseball for Montevallo, in case. She's our program director of the Alabama Bass Trail. She would normally come up here and talk to us and welcome everybody. We can still do that if we have a lull in the action, but we were having some technical difficulties earlier. Great job, guys. And, again, this is a team that could win Angler of the Year. Not, you have anglers in the north, anglers in the south, and then whoever has the most points from the north and south is considered the overall Angler of the Year. They get a little extra pop. They get their entry fees paid for next year, some bonuses. It's really cool. Drake Luter, Kendall Phillips, boat number 68. Let's see what they've got. Oh, they got 1 fish, 1 very active fish. What'd you catch it on?
Chatterbait.
That is a chatterbait fish, and it weighs 304. Thank you, sir. Next boat number 66, Mark McCaig, Tim Hurst. All right, saw you down there. What was it called? Central City Center?
I have no idea.
That area down there is really nice.
It is nice. Got some good food, too.
I had a steak last night. We'll see McKagan Hurst, speaking of former Anglers of the Year, 1778, right after our American Revolution. But were the fish revolting a little bit today, or did you catch everything you hooked?
No, we lost a couple, but I don't know that they would have helped us really. I mean, we had those fish by 8 o'clock.
Well, isn't it supposed to get better as the day goes on when that sun came out?
Normally, yeah, you would think so. We were pretty happy with what we had at 8 o'clock, and
I bet.
pretty sad with what we had at 3:30. So.
At 9 even, yeah. Hey, good job. What were you throwing?
We caught them all on rattle baits.
Okay, rattling. Thank you, sir. Anthony Vincent, Will Phillips, boat number 116. Did y'all come in a little early? You said, I'm done with this.
Yeah, he actually caught a 5-pounder, and we said we just needed a last one, and we just needed to come on in.
It was time to do it, and there's a good reason. We need 25-48 to take the lead. 25-45. The crowd doesn't go wild. 3/100ths of a pound. When's your check-in time?
That's at 4 o'clock.
It's 3:45 right now. They still got 15 minutes they could fish. Were the fish doing well? Doing well in the live well?
Yeah, they were doing well, but it's kind of rough out there today, and we just wanted to make sure we made it in time, didn't have any issues.
I heard a guy a minute ago said right over there in the last 30 minutes he caught a 5-pounder. Would a 5-pounder helped you or no?
No, they were all the same.
They are all 5-pounders at 25 pounds. Go grab a couple of these fish and hold them up for us. When a 5-pounder might not help you, but then again, hey, do you honestly think you would turn down a 5-pounder? Because it didn't need to just be 5. It needed maybe 5.03 to help him. 3/100ths of a pound is the difference right now between first and second place. And they all look a lot alike. But again, when you say every ounce counts, we're not talking an ounce. We're talking 300ths. What? Hang on. You want to see 300ths? There we go. 300ths of a pound right there. Did that fish have water in its mouth? Hey, what'd you catch them on?
Rattle trap.
Trapping, both of you.
Yeah, we trapped all day.
How's that arm doing?
It's wore out.
Take some Advil. Oh, man. What do you mean we got one on this next bag? Okay, I'm going to see what one means. We got 5 fish for Jeff Edmondson and Chris Yoakum, boat number 67. It looks like 5 fish for, is that right, 8:30? 8:30 for these 5 fish. Now, when he says we got one, what's he talking about?
We could have the smallest fish of the tournament.
You mean our Diet Mountain Dew small bass? Now, how big does it have to be? Lengthwise? 12 ounce?
12 inches.
We're talking about spotted bass?
Yeah.
Let's take a look. Go ahead and grab that bad boy. I got the number. Go grab that bad boy and hold him up. We've got a sub-pounder, a .89 bass, ladies and gentlemen, our Diet Mountain Dew small bass. That is 800% more than that team needed to take the lead. They would have died for 89/100ths of a pound, wouldn't they?
Yes, sir.
And you would have died for their 5 fish.
We would have loved to have had that.
I wish you'd have had them. Hey, good job. Thank you for being good sports. Again, we don't give anything for our Diet Mountain Dew small bass. Actually, I usually give them this, but I think I'm going to be drinking that in a little bit. Been a long day. Robert Wright, Chris Hawkins, they got a single bass. You stomped a hole in their fish. I mean, you got one that was twice as big, a pound heavier, 187, and you're proud of that bad boy.
Yes, sir. After today, we're coming in with that fish.
I've been there before when you're out there and go, I don't care how small it is. If I catch one, you're going to see me.
Yes, sir.
It's points. Thank you. Terry Pryor, Terry Man, Team Terry, come on over here. Team Terry did okay today. Is this going to be a paycheck day? No, I think it's going to be shy, Terry. Let's see. It looks like 14, almost on the nose. 14.02. It was tough. You've been here before, but you know that 14 could have just as easily been a 28.
It could have been. I was just happy to catch 5. It's been that hard on us today.
Getting bites at all?
Yeah, we probably caught 25.
Well, that's not hard getting bites, just getting the right size bites.
Getting the good bites was tough.
Hey, thank you for fishing with us. Great job, as always, brother. Colby Harris, David Self, we're starting to get through the line now. Pretty good. 5 fish. I like seeing that, and this could be a payday for you guys. 18 and change, 18.83. I think that'll do it.
Yeah, I think so.
That was our guess. We were saying 18 pounds, but I'm starting to see these 20s and mid-20s. 18.83 is a pretty solid day. What were y'all doing?
Trap and chatterbait.
Trap and chatterbait. People hitting that grass pretty good. What depth were they in? Were they shallow, or that 3 to 5 range?
Roughly 3 to 5.
Right around there. You want to hold any up? You good? We'll give you a chance. All right. And you got a big one in there? No, they're good. They did move inside that top 10. But Cody Parkus and John Gavin, let's find out what they have. They got 5 fish. I don't think you're going to make it in that top 10, but it is going to be a good points day for you. 14.79. How did practice go?
No practice.
So y'all did awesome then, huh?
Yeah. So,
how many times you been to Guntersville?
Enough.
Enough that you know that I caught 14. I probably deserve 14 with no practice, but there are bigger ones out there.
That's about right.
Hey, good job, though. Excellent job, guys. Thank you very much. Ashley Peebles, Anthony Wiley, 4 bass. And it looks like the right kind of 4s. Come on over here, guys. Talk to me. Is that right? 4 fish? Oh, man. 4 5-pounders. It looks like 1993 for 4 fish. That's awesome. Just shy of a 20-pound bag. Did you have the 5th one on?
Twice.
The 5th one on twice. Same size, another 5-pounder?
Yeah.
And that would put you dead on what it would take to be leading this tournament right now. How do they come unbuttoned? Walk me through, because it happened not once but twice. How did they come unbuttoned?
Just happened.
Was it your net man's fault?
No. I can't blame him for it.
Well, I was wondering if you were the net man. So I mean, I was just trying to pull it out of you, but no, that wasn't the case. You were sticking them day well, huh?
Yeah, we've been catching 25, 26 pounds all week, and we just lost everything, blowed out, hadn't a share with the high school kids.
Okay, yeah. So y'all went upriver a little bit?
Yeah.
So they only caught 4 fish. They almost caught 20 pounds. We're trying to set a Mountain Dew big bass because you knew they're in the big fish. To say they got a big bass is an understatement. It wasn't a 9-pounder, but it is an 8.99-pounder. How about a round of applause? Our new Mountain Dew big bass leaders, Peebles and Wiley. Go grab that boy and another couple. So if they're saying it was about that size fish, we're talking somewhere between that 5, 6, 7 range. Honestly, if they get that one in the boat, they could be in the lead right now. If it was another 7 or 8, they could be well into the lead right now because everything that they would have caught from that one fish is gravy. 4 fish on a 5-fish limit day. Straight ahead, say, I'll get it. Y'all go ahead and look at Jason. We still didn't get. Hey, Kay, you hole shotted Lorianne. You jumped right in front of her. Hey, look to the right, straight out in front of the camera right there. I'm trying to get my mug out of the way. Daniel, you'll go be back there going like. Sometimes you'll see the photographer's pictures, and you'll see us in the background. We got the goofiest looks on our face. Hey, great job, guys. Excellent job. You went right in front of her, and you knew the routine. Oh, yeah, that's right. So you're out there. You're making sure to send that to the chat group. Chris Reynolds and Nathan Reynolds, boat number 74. Oh, man, look, my giveaway stuff. It was so close. Y'all were 2 off of that one. Also off a couple on the fish today. 8:47. Not going to get it done. Take your points. Head to Neely.
We're going to go back there and try it again. I want to say thank you to my son, Nathan. He drove all the way.
Weather about here like it's been in Missouri recently?
No, it's a lot warmer than it is over there. It was cold yesterday morning.
Hey, thank you for fishing with us. Thanks for making that trek up here. Thanks, guys. Let's move on to Jake Bice and Michael Smith. Boat number 76. You know, I mentioned to them, I know you only got 2 fish for 462. They were 74, and I was like, look, if you were just boat 76, you would have won a hydro wave. So everybody's a winner on the Alabama Bass Trail.
Yes, sir. Could be worse.
Hey, where's the Wizard? Wizard, can I get the hydro wave coming up next? Do you have one of those on the boat?
No, sir.
Hey, it gets schooling time. These fish, it'll draw them up. It's almost like cheating. They come to you instead of you going to them.
We needed that before the tournament started.
I know. Hey, point out there to Lorianne. She'll get your picture. And thank you, Hydro Wave. Again, I've been watching guys on the Pro Tours using them for years. There's a little chirping sound. If you had never heard it, when they pull it out of the water, whatever you hear, it sounds like crickets going off and stuff. It's supposed to be the sound of shad, bait fish. Mark Scott, Jonah Hale, they got 5 bass today, about a 2-pound average, just like 10.91. Just couldn't get in the big fish, huh?
No, sir. Didn't play today. They played Monday, though.
Yeah, what'd you have Monday? Did you actually stick a few?
Yeah, we probably had 18.
Okay, that would have been a good day. I wish you could have done it today. Thank you, guys. Moving on to John Hearn and Brian Martin. Let's see what they've got. 5 fish. Y'all had an all right day, over 10, yep. 11, not quite 11, 10.97. You okay with that after all said and done?
After today, yeah.
That wind beat you up, won't it?
Yes, sir.
You ready to go home, kick the feet up?
I am.
What kind of snacks we talking when you head back to the house? What you going to have for dinner?
Coffee and chocolate. Probably.
Oh, man. He'd falling asleep. Thank you, guys. Matt Langley, Daddy Davenport. They got 2 fish. Proud of these 2 bad boys. They're about 3 pounds apiece. A grand total of $631. What'd you catch them on?
Wacky rig.
Wacky rig. I like a wacky rig, but it's finessey. You know, I mean, you got to be in the right place, right time. What were you throwing it to?
Docks.
Docks. So I didn't see anybody fishing docks, but you were out there and catching them on those docks. Thank you, guys. These 2 fish. Did we just get it? Yep, 631. Okay. What did she weigh? Do you remember? Just a 3-pounder or so. They were both about 3s. 2 fish for Brad Jones, Brooks Goza. All right. How many did I say? 2 fish. Did you each catch one at least?
No, he caught them both.
That's not right.
I know.
That's why you had to come up here.
Yeah, I caught about 5 shorts.
That hurts. These 2 going to weigh 702. Just take those points and run. I know. Got that bad taste in your mouth. Going to Neely Henry. Ryan Adcock, Jonathan Marsh. They got 4 fish, 1 shy of the limit. Dang, y'all had a good day for 4 fish. Just needed that 5th one. What are they going to weigh? Give me your best guess on these 4.
12, 13.
12 or 13. Now that one, you're horrible at guessing. 12 or 13 is actually 1755. You are terrible, terrible guessers.
I'm pretty good at underestimating.
I guess, because if you had one more fish, you'd be probably in that 20-pound or over that 20-pound range. What were y'all doing today?
Chatterbaits.
Both of you?
Yeah, pretty much. That's all we could get bid on.
Hey, it paid off. I just wish you'd have had that other one. Thank you, guys. They looked at that and like 17, like, really? I can drop it down if you want. Bobby Sharp, yeah, I know. It looked like a big bag. Jared and Bobby in boat 100 today. 3 fish. Couldn't get the numbers or the size. 3 fish. What was that total again? 753. Just not today.
I won't talk about fishing because when you don't catch fish, you can't talk about it. But I do want to give a shout-out to Phoenix Boats. We had some issues this week. They went above and beyond to make sure we was out here today to be able to fish this tournament. And I just want to say thanks to them.
Thank you. I'd like to thank them, too. One of our sponsors. We're presented by Phoenix Boats. Scott Castleberry, Aiden Castleberry. Let's see what they've got. So 121 is our next one we're looking for. Is that well, it goes to show you're around the right fish. They've got 1 fish for 510. Who caught it? Raise your hand.
Right here.
Who caught it in the net? Raise your hand. Yeah. They can't take that away from you, brother. So what did it come on?
Chatterbait.
Chatterbait. Y'all both doing it throughout the day?
Yep. Pretty much.
Shallow grass?
Shallow grass, rocks, all that.
Getting it all up. Thank you, guys. Good job. I wish you could have caught 2, 3, 4, and 5. Caden Sinclair, Hunter Gibson, we heard they had a big bag of fish. I see they've got a big bag of fish. Will it be a big enough bag of fish? We need 25-48 to take the lead. Not going to do that, but 23-30. And moving up the leaderboard, looks like unofficially in 4th place. That is a good day.
It was a good day. It looks a lot better on paper than what it really was. We only caught 6 fish all day, and after 10 o'clock, I think we only caught 1 fish.
And a lot of people in the same and or similar areas. And I know that you're around another team that hasn't come across yet that's going to be in there. When I hear you're across from each other, and I know the area you're talking about, in theory, you could have 4 people in this one little inlet, couldn't you?
We had
8?
if not more. But, we had a great day. I know that there was 2 other people that I know for sure had good bags where we were at. And we just like to thank everybody, family and support that we have. And we've had a great start to the year, and we want to keep it rolling.
Yeah, I was talking with Kay, top 20, right, in the first stop, 7th place, and then now this is exactly what you needed to get it rolling, isn't it?
That's right. Hopefully it'll stay like that.
Grab a couple of these fish and hold them up for us, guys. Again, moving inside that top 5, Caden Sinclair, Hunter Gibson in 4th right now, but 117 with 23-30. And it wasn't just one team that's in there that had a good bag. It was 2 teams. And again, without giving out too much, it's a confluence where all these fish have to come through this one area, and they have to funnel through this area. It happens. What's that? Yeah, Jason Durant's going, it was Browns Creek. I told him it was Browns Creek. Everybody that's been watching knows. But, again, the fish have to get to point A to get to point B. They've got to go through this little area. It's there. Now, that's not the only place that's holding fish. There's usually, the Classic is one similar, on there. Down that riprap walls. All of those fish are just congregated in there, but with the fish are the fishermen, and it got a little crowded. Yeah, honestly, hey, The day after Hank left there, I drove by. It is just packed. So, I mean, it's like it ain't just a year thing. It's going to happen again. Jason was out there saying, here's what they're using. Sean Camp, Craig Say, 5 fish, a good day. 5 for $15.94. That's a solid day.
Nowhere near Browns Creek.
Y'all run up instead of down? Or you lied to me. Were you on Browns too?
We went all over.
Yeah, moving around a lot. What were y'all doing? What were y'all throwing?
Rattle trap, a little bit of chatterbait.
Trapping and chatterbait. Thank you, guys. Great job on your catch today. Will Sheliak and Chris Carden, vote number 95. Take a quick look over there. It's hard to see when the tanks get behind the deal over there. Number 95. You ever watch, what's that race car, the red one? Lightning McQueen. You know what number he was?
I have no idea.
95. That was y'all's too. Were y'all Lightning McQueen out there today?
We look like lightning running up and down the lake trying to find some fish.
464. So, yeah, you got to slow it down and fish a little bit.
We should have.
All right, thank you, sir. Moving on next to Shannon Thomas, Shane Kent, vote number 79. We're going to go through these. We might actually, Kay, have a break for a second and even talk for you and I. Let's go through these pretty quick. Shannon Thomas, Shane Kent, they got 3 fish. Not going to get them a paycheck today. It's going to give them points for 923 on the day. Good job on that.
Thank you, buddy.
We'll see you at the next one at Neely Henry. Next up, Dylan Tucker, Greg Tucker. Boat number 86, saw them out there on the water today. Let's find out how their day ended. Ended better than when I saw you?
Well, at least got a limit.
All right, they got a limit now. Let's see what these 5 fish are going to weigh just shy of 15 pounds. Looks like 1471. Did y'all move around a bunch or did y'all stay to that one area?
We moved around a pretty good bit.
Hey, good job. Way to make adjustments. Thank you, sir. Justin Lane, Luke Mason, leave the fish there. Come on and talk to me. Guys always have 2 bags in there at a time. They got 5 fish. I see the right size on the near side of the bag. So I know you got at least one good one in there, but they got more than that. They got 5 for $18.69. That's going to put you right outside that top 10. That's a solid day.
Yeah, we've had worse here.
There's a lot of people that could have worse here. Did you miss any today?
We lost 1, but we never saw it.
Okay. You want to grab them? You good? Grab a couple of them. Hold them up for us. Nose is starting to run. It's chilly. Okay, how's Montevallo doing? Winning still? Okay, just 10-3 now. Trying to pull up my weather app, see if we can do my cell service not so hot here. The last time I checked it, it was 48. Now it's 51. Dang, it's a heat wave. But the clouds have rolled in. We don't have the sunny skies we had earlier. So some of these guys want that sun late in the day. Might not have it, although the temp has gotten up. All right. Tim Griffith, David Ayers. Let's see what they have. 4 fish isn't going to get a victory today. We'll see how many points it gets them. Former winners on the Alabama Bass Trail. What were y'all doing?
We fished till 1 o'clock. Didn't have anything. We went spot fishing.
Went spot fishing, dude. There were spots mixed in with a largemouth today. I saw largemouth areas, and a guy's bag had 4 spots and 1 largemouth, and it should have been all largemouth.
We went all spot fishing.
Okay, they went a little deeper out there in the wide blue yonder. 708 for your total today, sir. Grab that ticket. Head on for Billy Adcock and Darian Kyle coming up next to the 118. Looking to see for 121. Not going to. All right, who wants to talk to me? No, we can talk about anything. 5 fish. I thought it was going to take 18 to get a paycheck. I think he got 1608. Did you miss any today?
No. No.
You broke one?
Yeah, first thing this morning.
So what type of line were you talking about as far as size line?
That was on a shaky head, so it was just.
You're only the second person I heard through a shaky head today.
I threw it a lot this morning.
And it caught him. It just unbuttoned.
Yeah.
It came up.
I broke that big one off, and then he started catching them on a shaky head as well. So we got a mixed bag.
What were y'all targeting? What were y'all looking at?
Pea gravel banks.
I saw some of that. Hey, good job today, guys. Thank you for fishing with us. John Kellett, Zeke Gossett, the winners at the first stop of the ABT at Smith Lake. Not going to win, but you are going to move into the top 10. 1927, another strong day. I mean, Smith Lake, Guntersville, maybe Neely. I mean, just keep that ball rolling, right?
That's right. Yeah, actually, we were really worried about this one, but now we're worried more about Neely now. Cause
Every one of them you're going to keep saying, I'm more worried about the next one.
I know. We got a lot of weight on our shoulder right now.
Well, you're already in for the championship after taking that victory. You want to get that angler year to get those expenses paid for next year, right? You're fishing with their money.
Right, exactly.
Hey, good job. Grab a couple of these fish, and I'll also ask you how you caught them. Again, moving inside that top 10. Put them in 9th place right now with 1927. To get that top 10, you need 1886. Our Mountain Dew Big Bass is an $8.99. You got a 9-pounder, you might win an extra $500. Until then, $8.99 is in the lead. Got a mixed bag. I think I'll say it's down with the brown on this side. Yep. Good job, guys. Actually, hey, I didn't ask you yet. How'd you catch them? Truthfully.
Some deep, some a little bit shallower.
So when you say deep, you do like in Main River stuff? I mean, somebody's going to have to know that spot.
Yeah, main river stuff. Went upriver a little ways, and it was cold.
It was. I hear you. We were out there. Thank you, guys. Good job. Tim Thornbury. We've got Tyler Thornbury. Let's find what we have today for them. 3 fish. You're tied with somebody because I remember that number, 888. Just it's points, right?
Oh, yeah, that's what we're just points. It was a tough day for us.
Take them. Take them to Neely Henry. 888. That's good. You can grab your ticket down there at the bottom. Thank you, sir. Wayne Boyd, Billy Brindle for bass in the live well. Couldn't get that 5th one in?
No, we lost our trolling motor at 10:30 this morning. So.
What in the heck do you do on a windy day with no trolling motor?
Lots of fun.
So no trolling motor, 4 fish. You still got 1242. Awesome job, sir. Congratulations on that catch. That is not easy to do. Nolan Spencer, Jonathan Reese, boat 101. I like seeing 5. When do you have that limit by?
We had a limit early. You couldn't do anything after that, though.
Yeah, it just shut off after that, or just no size?
Just no size.
All right, these 5 fish going to weigh 12. They're going to weigh 13 and change. 13.53. Just couldn't get those upgrades. Thank you, bud. We'll see what Jeff Cannon and Marty Colley have. 5 fish. I like saying that. Just hang them there. Just hang them on the deal. Again, everybody remember to bring 2 bags up in this tank at all times. Was it a good day? No. He said no. He was quick on the draw. Who caught more, you or your partner? Ty. Sound like you're being generous. It was rough. 979 for you today, just shy of 10 pounds. Thank you. Wesley Sams, Jordan Wiggins, boat 120. We saw him out on the water. Jason was with them, and at that point, early in the day, thought they had 25 pounds, and that was at about 10 o'clock this morning. Let's find out what former Anglers of the Year winner of the championship here have. They thought they have 25. Did they upgrade? They got a touch over 25. They need 25.48, 25.73, a quarter-pound difference between these two. Dude, we're splitting hairs now. One team was in second by 0.03 of a pound, and when you're that close, you have to be going, man, I don't know.
Yeah, we've been on that end of the stick a few times, and it's kind of heartbreaking, but we'll just see how it shakes out. Fish biting too good. I mean, we figured 30 pounds is going to win, and this is the best we could have done. We pulled up on the spot Thursday, made 3 casts, caught a 6, 2 4.5s, left, and went back there today. That was our first stop. Made it happen pretty quick. Made 1 more call. I think we were on live when Jordan caught it. And
that was a big one.
Yeah, it was a 5-pounder. And, man, we struggled the rest of the day. I don't know if this high pressure moved in and the fish just wasn't biting it as good. They would bite it, but they wasn't eating it. And we swung and missed several times after lunch, and we had been getting some good bites, after dinner. But, we'll just see how it shakes out.
All right, as far as what you were throwing, the areas, what can you let the fans know on? What were you looking at?
We just had a little depression in the grass, and they was just stacked up in it.
And there's people that were near you doing different type of stuff, I have a feeling, right? I think I know the area you were talking about, and I know classic guys with that area. You just need to look at a little subtle change, right?
Any kind of change in that grass, if it makes like an indention or a 10-foot cut in, that's where they'll load up at, and that's where every one of them was. So.
And, you said you caught a 6 in practice. Now, you have to find out they're there before you even want to come back. But that 6, you're like, oh, man, I'd love to have that on game day.
Well, on the 6-pounder, we doubled up on the 2 4.5. So we'd have probably quit if we just caught one. Well, I picked a worm up, pitched a worm in there, and that one eats it. And I told Wes, it's a big one. So we chased him around the whole pocket trying to get him to spit it out. And it finally, I had to really, man, it already swallowed the line, weight, worm, everything. It was in its gut. So.
If you had to do it again, you'd cut the barb off that bad boy, right?
I'd have probably just cut my line. Just maybe he would have bit today, but we probably end up are going to need him. But it is what it is.
Well, it's up to everybody else to knock you off. Go grab a couple of these fish, and yep.
Hey, for everybody listening and all you guys here, next Saturday is our Angling for Autism tournament. It's at Smith Lake Dam. If you don't have anything to fish, we'd love to have you down there. For more information, you can look me up on Facebook, Wesley Sams, or look up the Angling for Autism page.
I don't know why I didn't know it was next week, but yeah, it's an annual tournament that he puts on. I know all the guys around the area always support it. So again, Angling for Autism next week at Smith Lake. Not associated necessarily with the ABT, but a big part of the ABT each and every year. Good day for the home team, Wesley Sams and Jordan Wiggins. I say home team, and Smith is their home, but they've won here before. That was a championship payday. Could be a $10,000 payday today for them. More points. They were right at 20th, weren't they, Kay? I think 30th. So 30th and a top 5 almost certainly here. Is that Daniel sneaking into the pictures? Is that he comes in and goes, showtime. Look at that. Look at he's hiding his face. Oh, man, that look ashamed. You know when everybody sees those pictures and goes, oh, Lord, where did that guy's third arm come from? Yeah. Everybody going to say, that must be one. You got to. Everybody say, that must be one ugly dude. He won't even show his face on camera. Mama, family watching, going, baby, I want to see your face. Skylar Aldridge, Rutger Heisch. Let's find out what they have. 2 fish today. Somebody had to follow those guys, an issue. 4:21, I think it was, between those two. Just couldn't get it done today.
No, it was just a struggle.
It happens. It happens to the best of them. Thank you, sir. Mark Cook, Mason Smith, 5 fish. My buddy Charlie used to say on F, 5 fish limit. And this is a good one. We need 1927 to get in that top 10. Just outside that, 1898. That's a solid day. Could be a paycheck day for sure.
We're just glad to be in.
Yeah, it was chilly out there, wasn't it?
It was tough.
What was your winning strategy?
We really didn't have one. We just went fishing.
Perfect. Good job. Excellent job. All right, Roger Riddle, Norman. I get it. I'm going to get it. Ligon. Dang it. Ligon. Ligon. And every time when your mind just fights, 3 fish for 881. Just couldn't get into big fish today, huh? Couldn't get into big ones? No. And or the numbers. Thank you, sir. Justin Bussey, Ben Webb at 107. Saw them out there on the water today. Dang it, I'm still pissed off on the Ligon. Did it go better after I left you?
It did.
Much better?
I think we called 4.
That's perfect. Saw him out there on the water today. A solid day into the top 10. Not in the top 5, though. 22.40. That is a solid day. What were you doing? What were you doing when I was with you, and then what did you do after? Did you change things up?
We kept throwing that big swim bait.
Both of you were doing that, and we heard some of our bigger bags. Other people were doing that today. Makes for a long day because you're having to roll it slow.
It doesn't bother me as long as they bite it.
Absolutely. You can take the time if the big one's going to keep on going. How many total fish think you caught today?
We probably caught 25.
That's a fun day of fishing, isn't it? You want to hold them up? Hold up a couple. Just outside that top 5, it looks like 6th place right now. Excellent job. 9/10 of a pound between 5th and 6th place. Now to get in the top 10, you still need 1934. We've got 8 20-pound bags so far. Yeah, those are good fish. They're out there throwing those swim baits, I don't know, 6, 7 inches long. In the grays. Loving it. And the red tails, too. That's the first of the red tail bunch I have seen. A couple of them, actually. So it tells you that they're getting ready for sexy time, isn't it? I mean, it was shallow water. Let's get it on. Hey, good job, guys. Lolly, Lolly, we like to party. Sean and Davy Lolly, boat number 111. We partying today? Yeah. You don't need an excuse to have a good time, do you?
No.
That's what I'm saying. 17:57. I think it's going to be close to that money cut. But, hey, you're this close to going back and having some Busch Light?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on now. I hear you. How long do you think it's going to take you to crack one open?
About as soon as I get to my truck.
All right. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, good job, Team Lolly. Thank you, guys. Matt Fincher, Jacob Kimbrough. Yeah, and I joke, make sure everybody drinks responsibly. Right? I mean, we don't mind them drinking a little. Just make sure you got a designated driver. Yeah, that's why you got a partner. All right, how'd it go today?
So.
Fincher and Kimbrough, about 125. They were at that halfway mark on when they got to launch this morning. 1641 is a good day. I think it's going to come up short of the money, but a good day.
Appreciate it, man.
Excellent job. Excellent job. Let's see who's next. David Kyle, Scott Callahan, about 114. Had a solid day. 4 fish for 15, 14. It was like 14.08 for 4 fish. You would, if you'd had that fifth, you'd have been up there.
I used my measuring board more today than I have in a long time.
A lot of them close, huh?
Yeah, a lot.
Even that pound and a half would have helped you.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, good job on what you caught. Thank you, sir. Zach Taylor, Josh Austin, boat 115. This single fish going to weigh 233, and I can tell by it looking at you, I'm damn glad to have that one, right?
Yeah, I'm ready to go drink some beer, watch a little basketball.
I'm ready. I'll join you. See you in a bit. Dennis Miller, Anthony Gay, 3 fish, boat 113. You can come on over here. You ready to drop them in there, do whatever it takes to get off this stage, right? Go to the house. You tired?
A little bit.
Them dogs barking?
No, they're howling.
Did you sit down or stand up all day?
Yeah.
I sat down every chance I got. Did you have a butt seat on board?
Oh, yeah, of course we have.
Absolutely. 942 for these 3 fish. About a little over 3 apiece. Just need a couple more.
Well, we had them at the boat, but they pulled off.
He let them go?
He kept hitting with the net.
Not good. I know you got to work on that. It's a team tournament. I mean, you catch them, he brings them in. Good job. Justin Buckles, Chad Jones, 5 fish. Come on over here, guys. Yeah, you can do that. 103. So you got a good size spotted bass. What, a 5-pounder, 6-pounder? 5 would be great. Hey, y'all had a good day today, though. 5 fish for $17.82. It might be right. Oh, really? 4 fish for $17.82. Man, I looked in there, and you had the 5th one on at any given time?
3 different times. And one of them we saw, it was another 4.5 pounds.
Dang, that sucks because that's a gravy fish. I mean, that's everything you see on top of that 17. That hurts. What were y'all throwing? How did it get off?
We were actually kind of going behind people really slow, throwing a Texas rig.
So you're letting them kind of tease them up, and then you were just going and catching them.
I guess.
Yeah. Hey, nothing wrong with that. They got a single fish they wanted to weigh? Oh, you just want to hold it up? Okay, we can do that. So they got a big spot in there. Yeah, it's not going to be a 9-pounder, but good fish nonetheless. Each of them grabbing 2. They can't. Well, no, grabbing 1. I was like, hey, that's all right. I wouldn't grab the little one either. Oh, now you're going to do it? No, I wouldn't know. I would have I'd have just grabbed a big one. He said, I know, I caught that one. And it's not the biggest, but that's pretty darn good. I mean, you're talking about being around the right size fish because that 4th fish, not the biggest, but it is counting just the same as the big ones as far as possibilities. And every ounce counts. Good job, guys. Lake and O'Neill, John Kelly, 2 bass in their live well. Come over here and talk to me. Whenever I see a team tournament and I see 2 fish, are you telling me each of you caught one today?
Yeah, we did.
Well, that's good at least.
Yeah.
Can't give him bragging rights.
No, it was rough. Real rough.
494. Y'all traveling a bunch?
Not really. It's my home pond, so it beat my head in, but I'll be back.
You just knew too many spots to go to, didn't you?
Yeah, I was fishing too fast.
Fishing history, too, probably. Thank you, sir. Brad Ammer and Charles Watts, boat 122. You were so close to winning our drawing here. 586. Look at that, 121. You were so close. You were almost getting a Navionics chip. It's a story of your life today, right?
That's right.
Hey, thank you for fishing with us, sir. Good job. Betty, Stahl, Linda Sands, come on over here. I'm seeing 2 fish. Come on. Come on now.
I don't know. We got them early this morning and some small ones later.
Shut out and after that. 548 for your 2 fish. Hey, but you're in the long haul once again. You've been with us a long time. Glad to have you back.
Good to see you.
Thank you. Good to see you as well. Let's go on to Luke Kyle, Arch Cornett. Speaking of teams that have been with us a long time, winning on the Alabama Bass Trail. Today, 3 fish ain't going to get it done.
Not quite going to get it done. Tough day on the water for us, but thank you guys for what y'all do, man. We enjoy it.
Thank you for fishing with us. 8:59, we'll see you at Neely. Maybe that'll be the one. Danny Shell, Anthony Land, boat 146. Was it a good day?
We caught a lot of fish. We just never could get a big bite. We probably caught 16, 17 fish. Just couldn't get a good one.
The mediocre is going to give you 1276. What were y'all doing?
Throwing chatterbait and shakehead.
Okay, thank you, sir. Chris Webb, Ricky Campbell, 5 fish. I like seeing a limit. At what time did you have that limit this morning or this afternoon?
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock's all right. Now you're saying, okay, let's upgrade, right?
At 4 o'clock, we caught the last one, the cold one.
Perfect. Just before you come in, and it could make the difference. Either way, it's more points. 1653, probably going to be shy of a check, but really good points today. Thank you. Alan Barrett, Tyler Caldwell. I see them stacked up back there. Going to try and moto through there. Hang them there. You can come and talk to me. Look at you. When you have a good bag like that, you're saying, hang on, let's weigh them in. Let's do them right now. I get as much water as I can bring from point A to B. Y'all did have a good day, though, huh?
Not that good. We lost a couple real good ones that would have put us up there. But
So you're, not that good as the top 10, 20.17. That's going to put you, I believe, in 8th place right now. So, yeah, it's pretty good.
yeah, well, not bad. We didn't weigh any of them, so we really didn't know where we were at. We kind of guessed we had 18, but we lost 2 really good ones.
You want to grab a couple, hold them up for us. Again, making that top 10. Let's see what you got. Grab a couple of bigs. You can hang it on there, deal. Let them worry about it. Now, if it jumps out after that, then they're responsible. Who knows? We might find a 6th one and put it in there. Yeah, straight ahead first. Straight ahead. I got to get out of the shot. I don't want to. No, hello, Dan. Now you're backing out of the shots, Daniel. I see the way it is. Hey, good job on those fish. Those are the right size fish. Corey Alexander, Bobby Irvin, boat 151. Got 2 fish. You said, I ain't got to worry about them jumping out of that bag. You were good.
Ain't got no size to them.
Yeah, it's all right. What are y'all doing today?
Going to eat.
No, I said, what were you doing today? And you're like, now I'm just thinking about the future.
That's why we didn't catch them. It was in that peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah, I do. The Lunchables or the, what do you call it? The little
Fiance made them.
Oh, okay. I was wondering, the Uncrustables. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Delicious. $4.39 for these 2 fish today. Go grab a bite to eat. Let's see what Ron Cameron and Stephen Wood have. About 141. 4 fish, 1 shy of that limit. Let's see. These 4 are going to be about 2.5 pounders, it looks like. 1082 for you today. You needed that other one, though, to really help you.
Yeah, we had 1 spot, too. We needed 2 more.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Jeremy Sanders, Kelly Treese. Saw them out there on the water today. 4 fish when all was said and done, just like that last team. Needed that 5th one on. Ever have it on?
Never had it on.
Never had it on. They executed well in these 4. Right size. Again, another fish could have put them over 15. Instead, 1282 and stay in the same area?
Yes, sir.
Okay, stayed there and fought it off. Craig Daniel, Jackie Flag winners on the Alabama Bass Trail. Can they do it here at Guntersville today?
No.
Emphatic no. But they are going to get points. They're going to get quite a few points. Look at this. You're close to paycheck weather, I think. 1755. 1755. The guess everybody was saying was 18 before it started, so you're really close.
Well, that's typical Guntersville for us. So.
Okay, we'll look at what were y'all doing today?
Chatterbait, rattle trap, spinnerbait, jig, everything.
Okay, sticking to one thing.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, perfect. Thank you, bud. Philip Harrell and Clint Gilbertson, they got 2 fish. Let's see what these 2. I think you got 2 3.5 pounders, roughly. That adds up to 722. You just needed number 3, 4, and 5.
That's right.
What were y'all doing?
Chatterbait and jig.
All right, thank you, sir. Hey, where are we at now? Let's see. 142 boats processed. We still got about 80 left. We got a big one coming up here in a minute on boat 140. Did we ever have 121 coming out? I don't think so. I ain't seen it. I want to see where, let's see where 40th is right now. Let's see 40th place. 40th place as it stands right now. You can just get quick. I'll find it. Right there. 40th place is 1353. 30th place. We know it's going to go down to at least 30. With 80 people left, there's got to be 10. That's one out of every 8. 1608, so it could be less than 18 today. So, that's going to be get interesting. So, again, 17 might do it. Alan Hayes, Danny Bishop, they got one bass, and they're sitting back there watching going, come on, Robbie, give me 15 more pounds, and I ain't got 18 pounds.
That's right.
212 for you today, but you're going to get to do it again at Neely Henry.
That's right.
We'll see you then, brother. Thank you. Let's see what our next pair has. Chris Rocket and Trey Doust. Boat number 129. 5 fish. I love seeing that. I love seeing the scales climb because I think you're going to be in the money. 1877. You loved hearing what I had to say as far as that money line, didn't you? Because not only to get good points, you can get a paycheck.
Absolutely. We would have been sitting a lot better about an hour ago. We broke one off about probably 6.5 right at the boat. Too.
Oh, on what? The line broke? Did he wrap you around something, or did you just pop it like a banjo?
Line broke.
Oh, no. Just not paying it. At the knot, you want to weigh a couple or see a couple? Grab a couple. Let's see. You're in the top 10. No, they're gone. Never mind. You're not going to get to see them. They took them already. Hey, great job. I was like, you want to show some? Psych. You're not going to get to see it. Jake Kendrick, Chuck Hughes, 5 bass. They have 5 good bass. They need 25-73 to take the lead. 24-84, third place right now, guys. Wow. How about a round of applause for those of you sticking around still in this cold weather? Wow. So close. And when it's inside that pound, anything can happen. Did y'all lose any fish today?
No, we fished real clean today. We caught everything that bit.
Doing what?
You know what I do, Robbie. I throw a big swim bait on this.
And one particular area, or are you trying to hit the same, styles, pattern fish?
I stayed in one place all day, spot locked, and never moved.
What were they keying on in particular? Is it a particular object, a rock, a shelf, a grass line?
Gizzard shad.
They're there. So you're around a bunch of bait fish, right?
Yeah, that's right.
So you're sitting there and watching them the whole time?
Yeah.
What was the water depth there? What were you in to where you were casting?
Boat sitting in 25, casting to 17.
Okay, so it wasn't that much, not necessarily a shelf or anything you're worried about there?
No, it's a place that I found some time ago, and I really don't fish it unless I'm fishing a tournament. I live here, and I'm real particular about what I'll go fish day in, day out. I stay away from the things that I know that I'm going to fish in a tournament, and I try to go prospecting for new stuff, and it's just a place that I've stayed away from. I did wheel in there Wednesday morning early, caught 2 6s, and then I got out of there pretty quick.
We should have had one of those 6s today, don't you?
I think I got 2 of them.
Hey, but your thought process is to stay deep also, especially with this cold weather coming in. Why go shallow if I know those deeper fish are there? Because they won't change. They're going to be there probably.
If it was 70 degrees and had been 70 degrees, I'd still be.
You'd still been there.
Yeah, because these fish move in waves. They don't all go to the bank at once. We had those 2 weeks of real warm weather. There was a bunch of fish that went to the bank, and a lot of guys were catching them shallow. And then I was watching the weather and saw it was going to turn back cold, and that was perfect because that kept those deep fish in position, and they had no reason to go anywhere. So, yeah, it worked out.
Great job. Go grab a couple of them and grab a couple and hold them before. And our big fish was 694. 694 for the big. You got one bigger than that? Hey, dude. Hey, grab a couple first and hold them up for us, and then we'll find out which is the biggest of those because they do have some toads. Dude, hey, either way, go get over here with the fish. Bring them over here. Let's see what they look like. Oh, no, hang on. We gotta get the bag in there. And we gotta hang on. Wait. We gotta make sure it's 0 too. On the we good? Now it. So we're looking for 899. This is 708. So they were about the same, but almost 2 7-pounders. And hold them up there and indicative. You got both of them. You're gonna wear your arms out. Look at that, and look at the belly on that one in his right hand. Good belly on the one in his left. I can't believe you let him grab both big ones. I cannot believe you did that. Hey, did he catch both of them? Or did,
He did.
Oh, then now I see why you did it. Hey, good job. Oh, man. Vincent and Phillips in third place, 25-45. To get in the top 5 right now, you need over 24-18. Everybody in our top 10 has over 20 pounds. Team Calvert, Roman, and Shannon, 5 bass. Make it 11 teams over 20.82. Solid day today. 2082 is going to put you guys, I think, in 9th place. Good job.
Thank you.
Happy with that after all said and done?
Yeah, it was.
Fun day for you on the water. Tell me how your day went.
It went good. We had one early when you came to us that got off, but it wasn't. I don't think it would have helped. But it was a good day overall. We didn't catch just a whole bunch of them, but I knew when we got a bite, it was
good size.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah. Hey, great job. Excellent job. Get you in that top 10. Good points as well, guys. You want to hold some up? Absolutely. If we get in that top 10 and we're over 20 pounds, we're going to be holding them up today. Solid as a rock. They look a lot alike. Got to see them out on the water today and didn't have to travel a major distance to get those fish. That was a good thing on a day like today with it being windy and cold. We need to come up with a nickname for Daniel on that extra arm. We got Lee the Armpits, but I mean, Mystery Arm Montgomery. I mean, what we got here? Jason, Jaron Ware and Shane Emerson. They got 5 bass today. Where you at? Why are you hiding? You are slow rolling it back there behind. I mean, holy man, you got the big old thumper spinner bait on there. Just whoa, whoa. That's the way today went. Did you catch a lot of fish today?
We caught a few, but that was about all we could do.
Good job. Take those points and run. See you at Neely Henry. Thank you, guys. Let's move on to Ashgoja. Danny Pettis, about 133. 5 bass. I'm seeing a lot of 5s down there until we get down to the bottom. All right. What's your name?
Cohen.
What's your name?
Hudson.
Y'all like to fish?
Yes, definitely.
Who's better between the two of you as far as fishing? You are? Everybody says you.
Yeah, because I caught a 6 and 7 pounder.
Really? What, a shark?
No.
A bass?
Yeah.
How big's a 6 or 7 pounder? Show me with your hands. How big was a 6 or 7 pounders? That big? You better get out here. You better get out here. There you go. Now that's a 6 or 7 pounder. What'd you catch it on?
What did I catch it on? Cinco.
Okay, so you're Cinco. A little Gary Yamamoto special, huh? Well, let's find out what y'all's team did today. It looks like 1592. That's a good day, huh? You want to hold up one of these? Grab one. Good job, guys. Oh. Mi stomaga es muy enfermo. My stomach is getting... Hey, hold it lower. Hold it lower. Get it down there. It's hard holding them up there. Put your 2 hands in there. When they're that big, you can use 2 hands. We let you. There you go. Hold it belly. You always hold it by the belly. That's it. That's how you do it. I know the Texas parks. Whoa, keep on, Ryder. I'd like to thank BC Headache Powder. We got to work on that grip. Got to work on that finger grip strength. Another good bag here and another top 10 bag for Waylon Mullis, Jeff Fansler, 21-58. So they move into 9th. You kick them out of 9th. They all jump in it. Later on in the day, did things bite better as a later draw or not?
Yes. Yeah, we couldn't get bit till probably 10:30. We caught 2 fish, and we couldn't get bit again till 1, and we caught the last one probably about 5 minutes before we weighed in.
Was the water heating up, the sun sitting up, or what do you think it was?
The water warming up.
All the above. What were y'all catching them on?
Jig.
Jig fish. Go grab a couple. Hold them up. It's all good. Might have to move through them pretty quick here. We'll go back to back to back, I think, pretty much on top 10 guys. I don't know how many 20-pound bags, at least 12 or 13, I think. Yeah, 12 20-pound bags as it stands right now. We're not going to break our record. We still have 38. Yeah, 3. Mystery Arm Montgomery. We don't want him to. Yeah, oh yeah. Now, if even if you had a 30-pound bag, I wouldn't have wanted you to grab all 5 with just y'all's 4 hands. That wouldn't look right. That diminishes the size of that 5th fish. You bring somebody else in if you got a toad like that, right?
Yes, sir.
Hey, great job today, guys. Good job. Let's see what hell. We got people for that. Lance Whitaker, Jeremy Briscoe. We got Mystery Arm Montgomery that can hold that 5th fish. He just snuck that thing around there like an octopus. 5 fish for $17.84, and I looked at the totals earlier. $17.84, but I get you that check.
Yeah, I was figuring it'd be 20 pounds.
No, it's $17.84. Might do it. I'm serious. That'll be good, right?
That sounds great.
You okay with that? We'll take it. Steve Jockson, Shane Tyree with about 175, but 2 fish shy of that limit. What happened out there?
Rough day.
It was rough out there on the water. It was windy. These 3 going to be about 3-pounders. Looks like 971 for today. Thank you, sir. Ben Phillips, Cody Brandon. Let's find out what they have. 5 fish. Again, y'all can just hang them there on those little holders. You're ready to get it over with, though, aren't you?
I am. Ready to get warm.
I don't blame you there. These 5 are going to weigh 1388. Good points for you today. Good job. Thank you, sir. He'll take them. We got people for that. See what Andy Cobb and Joe Giovingo have. They got both 130. 131? Oh, you got 1 fish. Don't tell me that. That ain't good.
I caught about my 4th cast, and that was the only bite we had.
That makes for a long day, doesn't it?
Yes.
4th cast of the day catches this 3.5-pounder. Looks like 357. Makes a great gun caliber, but not a good fishing day. Thank you, sir. Lance Walker and Cole Walker. Whoa, leave them in there. Leave them in the water. Cheater, pumpkin eater. Come on over here. You can talk to me. See, that's the whole deal. We got people. You just hang them up. I know. I saw the way you were working. I could see it. But, 1189, man, you around some decent fish. Just need more of them.
Yeah, the water got blown out. We caught them real quick this morning. Then we had some boat issues. Took us about 3 hours to mess around. And when we finally got back, brand new boat, so just having to work with that. But
y'all did good on a limited day then.
When we came back, the mud had come across the lake, and we just stayed with it. I was on some really, really big fish, and we just thought if we get 2 more bites and we could ever get them to fire one more time, and they just never did.
Way to keep fighting. Yeah. Good job. Thank you, sir. Clay Rummelay and Cliff paired up today, and, dude, y'all are around some good fish. Come on over here. 11.20 for 2 fish. Solid fish. Just needed more.
Needed a lot more. We caught them early. We just after about 10 o'clock, we didn't do too hot.
That hurts. What'd you catch these 2 on?
Chatterbait and what did you catch? Jerkbait.
Chatterbait and jerkbait. But it stinks when you know you're around good fish, and it's all right. You're only looking for 5 bites at that that range. Did you ever have any more bites? Were they unders or what?
We had some unders, a few unders. We fished like we didn't practice and did good. They just weren't there like they was.
Didn't happen today. Thank you, guys. Good job on those 2. Jamie Chapman and Elliot Galt, they've got 4 fish for $14.20, and that 5th one. Was there a story about the one that got away?
Oh yeah, we lost a 4 or 5 pounder halfway to the boat at 10 o'clock this morning, and
how close to the boat?
20 foot.
Okay, 20 foot. Shook it out. Treble hook.
Trap all day long.
Trapping, and that happens with those type of baits. And how much do you think it weighed?
4.5.
I could have got you in position definitely for a paycheck. Good job on what you did catch, guys. Josh Chappell and Paul Davis, they got 5 bass, a good bag. Going to move inside the top 10, $23.69. You can put that Diet Mountain Dew and get a full regular Mountain Dew on there. Solid day.
It was a real good day for us.
Who are you near? You near with some other people that are in this top 10?
Yeah.
Who?
Donnie.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That it?
I don't know.
I'm just wondering. I'm just saying if there were other groups of people out there, because you got the Good Old Boy Network that'll get together, and if everybody's catching them, I think y'all are on to something.
Yeah.
What were y'all doing today?
Just throwing on a bridge like everybody else does.
And I see that. So you doing where it cuts through the passageway, or you staying on the outside?
Just out on the columns.
So in that point, I talked to a team today, and I didn't know if you were them, but I'm saying, well, those passageways usually have 4 corners. How many people between those 4 corners in between were there in those areas, because it can get crowded?
Oh, there was 15 boats.
Yeah, it's nuts, isn't it?
Yeah, it's insane.
But it shows you the quality of fish that are having to pass through those corridors, right?
Yes.
What was your bait you're using?
Just a jig.
Awesome job. Good job. Thank you, brother. Let's see what Lee Hurley and Chris Myers have about 137. Oh, yeah, we could have. If y'all wanted to hold them up, we could do that. Yeah, let's hold them. Hey, Josh, come up here. Come on up here. I realize y'all were in the top 10. We keep sneaking down on those spots. Yeah, we needed to get you in there. Yeah, I put you in 6th right now. I was bogging. Did you see him, right? No? No, you wouldn't. I didn't make it up to you then. I'm not saying where they were, but so that tells you how crowded some of these those passageways are, because it's actually like a freeway when you're on some of these bridges and stuff. And not only that, there's other tournaments out on this body of water and stuff you're dealing with. I pulled up to 4 different boats today, and again, we got markers to identify which are ABT boats. I pulled up to 4 boats in a row, and all of them were in like a little jackpot tournament today. We know we had some juniors out there as well. Now we get to go to Lee Hurley and Chris Myers, and y'all had a solid day. It's going to be close, brother. 1742 for your total, and that may still get you a paycheck.
Well, I hope so.
I hope so for your sake, too, because you can use that coin, right?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Good job. Excellent job today. Let's see what Kent Keys and David Campbell have. We're going to moto through this. What time is our last flight check-in? 4:30?
5 o'clock.
5 o'clock. That's right. We moved the time change. So our last flight checks in 20 minutes. Keys and Campbell, 5 fish for 13.16. That's not bad.
It's Bridge Bingo bit us. We didn't win.
Bridge Bingo. Kind of like when they were talking about you were looking for Yahtzee, but it didn't happen.
It was terrible. It was crowded.
It is crowded. Hey, you knew it was going to happen, though, right? You could feel it. Thank you, sir. Andy Kilgore, Daniel Law. Let's see. These 5 fish are going to weigh 13 and what? 1373. Good job.
Been a long day today.
You ready to get home, right?
Yes, sir.
I don't blame you. I live in Texas, and I'm staying here up at the lodge tonight, and I'm ready to head home myself. Good job. They'll grab your ticket down there at the bottom. Shannon Briggs and Barry Hubbard, they have a single bass. Going to be a 3-pounder. Right at it. $2.98, and you're proud to have that bad boy, aren't you? Yes, sirree. Terry Tucker and Jeremy Green. Come on, you can leave them there. You can leave them there. I'll take it. We got people for that. Was it a good day? Was it a solid day?
Pretty good day. Pretty good day.
What's pretty good going to weigh before you look?
I'm going to say we're right at 20.
That's better than a good day. That's a great day. Just shy. Looks like 1884. Overguessed a little bit, but I think you're in the money for sure.
It's cold.
It is. Everything shrinks up in the cold.
You got that right.
Yeah, they did with their weight today. Thank you, guys. Damian Willis, Tyler Cocker did not have a good day when I saw him out there on the water. 1 fish, nothing special. They come across with 5. I have no idea what they are, but it's better than what you had. Let's find out what they finished with. Yeah, they upgraded 21.86. Going to move them in the top 10. Looks like it's going to put you into 9th place. How did you turn it around when I left you?
We bailed on that area and just got up real shallow, and it's probably the shallowest I've ever saw fish on this lake, and it was a lot of fun this afternoon.
Oftentimes you keep trying to force the fish to bite that it ain't happening, and most people still fight it off all day and don't catch some. When did you finally say, I got to move, and then how far did you move to that shallow area?
A couple miles, 11 o'clock maybe.
So you spent a good part of the day struggling.
We tried hard.
Yeah. Hey, you fought it off. Hey, grab a couple of these fish and hold them up. You're in the top 10 now. Again, team that could possibly win the Angler of the Year championship for the ABT North. Jason, I saw them out there. They only had 1 fish when we got off the water. Shows you how you do the I can only never give up. But also making that adjustment, going, super shallow. Not too far from where they were at. I ran so shallow, I got into the trolling motor into the gravel. Hey, we're not going to talk about that. I didn't know he was coming up on me like that. Thank God I wasn't on the big motor. But in that particular area, they made me want to point out that those are the spawning flats that people, look for. It was a hard, gravelly shell bottom. And that's where the fish are going to be migrating to. In case you're wondering, Wesley Sams, Jordan Wiggins still leading right now at 25.73. about a quarter pound more, or exactly a quarter pound more than Donnie Beck and Tony Harvey. A top 10 right now is 21.62. Lisa Johnson, Abby Andrade with 19.40, and that is another payday. 19-pound bags getting it done today.
That's hard to believe, but I'm glad.
Hey, that's awesome. What were y'all doing today?
Throwing a lipless.
Lipless crankbait. So how's that arm feeling?
Oh, it's good. I'm ready to go back.
Oh, really? What were you slow? I don't care if you love it or not. On a windy day like today, throwing a lipless crankbait, you got to be wore out.
Oh, I'm wore out, but you got to love it.
When you catch 20 pounds, almost. Hey, you want to hold any up? You good? You want to do it? Grab a couple. We got a little bit. We still got more weight in it. That was a great day of fishing here on Guntersville. Throwing a lipless crankbait, the one with the rattles in it, and it doesn't have a big bill, shaped like a diamond. And that's where the diamond shad came from. Makes a particular sound. Could have a single ball bearing or BB in there. It could be multiples, whatever the fish want. That's why you hear the one knocker. But not only get that vibration, you get the sound. I think BC headache powder. Adam and Chris Colley, I know you don't want to talk for long. These three fish, you just got to look at it as a point stage. Just didn't happen the way you wanted it to happen.
Yeah, it didn't. We struggle up here whenever they pull the water down like they have, so we'll move on to the next one.
We'll see you then. Next one is Neely Henry a little over a month from now. Team Harry Payton, boat 153. What you got? Well, I see three fish. That's not what you wanted.
One big fish, though.
One big one. That's all right. Yep, you did have a good day, though. Three fish for $10.98. What's the big one going to weigh?
Probably about 5.5.
You want to weigh it just to see?
Sure.
All right, let's see. 5.5. Let's see how good he is. Let's figure it out. Team Harry Payton. He says 5.5. Let's find out his guesser. He overguessed a little bit by about 4,100. 5.09, but it's still a 5-pounder. Good job. Good job. Yeah, absolutely. Good job, sir. Thank you. Grab that ticket. Brandon Staggs, Rodney Long, boat 163. We're going to motor through. Some of these guys have been sticking around all day, though. They might want to talk. You can leave them in there. You hang them on that hook. I'll talk to you. We got 163 or a different one? No, we jumping. Yep. Yep. Hey, don't eyeball them back there. They're going to shrink. Come on, Gary, get over here. Get over here. Get over here. You had 24 pounds a second ago. They're dropped down to 20. 20.73, so just outside that top 10. If you wouldn't have cheated and looked at them, they would have been bigger.
I did that last time, too. I'm going to start sending my partner up here.
Something's happening. Y'all caught them today. How'd you catch them?
Actually on a jig a little bit deeper than we thought they'd be.
Dragging them bad boys in.
Yeah, you got one good fish in there.
Let's find out what this big's going to weigh. Is it a 8 or 9 pound biggin? He says it's close. Our Mountain Dew Big Bass. I know Ashley Peebles and Anthony Wiley are going, don't do it, don't do it. Needs to be $8.99. We've got $8.53. Not going to do it this time for Staggs and Long. Hey, grab that fish and hold it up. I know it's going to be a big. Oh, look at the bucket head on that thing. Get over there, straight ahead first. Straight ahead, straight ahead. No, not that other straight ahead. There you go, right ahead. That is a big old melon on that one, isn't it, Dustin? No, not his head. We know that's a big old melon too, but that was a big fish. That was, yeah. Everybody would have taken one of those fish, including this next team. Hang on, they're trying to find you. We lost you. They put all the good-looking people, later. Hey, y'all go ahead and bring up. Always have 2 bags. You can always have 2 bags up here into the tanks. You can even hang that one over there, and you can talk to me. You can hang it on the side. There you go. Well, look at that. Look out in those trees. The wind's still blowing, Tracy. Did you have to make a long run today?
Nah, we ran about 10 miles.
That's a decent run, though, still.
Yeah, coming back is a little rougher.
Yeah, it'll beat you up. But 165, 5 fish for Tracy Robinson and Dustin Robinson. You saw that big one just in front. Did y'all have a good day today?
We had a good day. We just needed a fish like that. We caught a lot in that 4 to 5 pound range. We just couldn't ever get that real big fish to put us on top.
You had a really good day, and another top 10 for these guys, 23.06. So the last few been top 10s. 23.06 is going to put you, I believe, in 8th place right now. Grab a couple of those fish and hold them up for us, and we'll talk to you on how you caught them here in just a second. I've got about 6 teams in the staging area right now, and we hold 7, so I know I can do that. We haven't had to have one break today, so trying to go continuous. We take care of official duties, too, at the end of the day and get them their checks as quick as possible. Our final flight checks in at, what do we say, 5 o'clock? You said 5 o'clock on the final flight? Yep, so they got 12 minutes, and then our final flight checks in. Straight ahead. Is that a picture for Mama? Is that what you said? All right, you drop them in there. All right, now, we see the fish, good fish, and you said you were one kicker fish, one difference from maybe winning this thing. What were y'all doing today?
Probably the same as most people, rattle trap, chatterbait. We caught a lot of fish early, had a limit in about 45 minutes, weighed about 18 pounds, and just never really upgraded a lot, upgraded 5 pounds throughout the whole day. So
that had to help the confidence, though, with 18 early.
It gave us a lot of options at that point, and we had 2 places we thought we could catch some really big fish based on practice, and went to them maybe 5 or 6 times, just never could get the big fish.
The distance you told me you traveled, I'm guessing you went north from here?
North and south. We went both ways.
Okay. Good job today. Congratulations. I would say because it's probably going to be even more crowded possibly if you went north because other tournaments taking off from up there. Casey Walker, Zach Lemon, let's see what they got. But 160. Looks like a total of 1577. It's a good day, just not a good enough day.
Not good enough. I was happy with what we had. We had a limit at 4:15 this afternoon.
Hey, keep fighting, right?
That's right.
Good job. Excellent job. Thank you, sir. Dylan Merritt, Lindsey Merritt, 1 fish. Let's find out what this bad boy or girl weighs. It's 3. It's 4. That's tough because I know you wanted 5. If you had 5 at 461 each, then you've been doing something, right?
Yeah, they make it look easy.
I know. It's tough, and you're fishing with some of the best anglers in the country here out there. Did y'all do much running around today?
We did. It was crowded up north, and we went after grass fish. It didn't work out.
It happens. Thank you, sir. Good job on that singles. Chuck Stevens, Dale Stevens, 2 fish in the live well. Going to weigh a grand total of 453. 2 fish, partner tournament. Did you each catch 1?
Well, yeah, I caught 1. He caught them.
Okay, good job. Hey, at least you got 1. It might not have measured because he said he caught them. Jake Gibson and Michael Gibson, they got 3 fish in the live well. Just not around the numbers today. Or did you get some size to them?
They're decent.
Yeah, 3 for 1063. Yeah, they're decent. You just needed 4 and 5. And only 3 fish today. Barry Vest, Justin McDaniel, boat 189. Hey, Barry Vest and Dustin McDaniel, y'all just come off just a second ago, right? 189. We just had them, didn't we? No, right here. I knew I just said that. I was like, I knew I just said it. Look at this. I want you to look at this. Let's find out what you got first. Looks like 990. Will you see this? Boat 189. I knew you were coming up. Do you have a Yeti at home? Ice chest?
Yeah.
You have a couple? You want another?
Yeah.
If not, I'll buy it right now for $50.
I'll take it.
You're going to take it home? Oh, yeah. Grab that Yeti and hold it out in front of us. So you won that today. Congratulations. Or maybe your partner could take it. You could just give it to them outright. Hold it straight ahead for Laura Ann. Excellent job. Thank the people at Yeti. I've been drinking out of my Yeti deal. I hate the fishing wasn't as good, but at least you won something.
I'd like to have that coffee.
No, I'm not going to give it to you. Not now. Good job. Sam Moody, Ray Battles Jr. Let's see what they have. 5 fish for $16.68. So when John goes, it ain't that bad. Were you expecting more than that today? Did practice go good?
No, we had a terrible practice. So
good. Way to turn it on game day.
Just needed a big fish.
It happens. Hey, 16 and change. Good job, guys. Thank you. Billy Terrell, Justin Anglin, boat 197. Only one we were missing, 174 and 121. I don't remember 121, but it might have. Let's see. Well, you almost tied with them. 1638 out there. Just couldn't get in the big fish, though, huh?
Nope. Couldn't get the big fish. It was Justin England show today. He caught them all.
No, it's a team tournament, right? As long as you get them in the boat, it's a team event.
That's right. That's right.
Good deal. Thank you, guys. Let's see what Shane Mears, James Mears have. They have 5 fish for a decent amount, but decent. I don't think it's going to get a check today. It's going to be just under 1632. Did you lose any?
2.
Could have made a difference?
Nah, not really.
Okay, then good points in. Excellent job on 16 and change. Chris Swindle, Paul Ernest, about 191. Come over here and talk to me. Were you cold out there?
It's
cold out there today.
I was chilly myself. 7:26. You just fought it off, though, huh?
Look, I worked so hard for those fish. I want to take them home and put them in some grease, buddy.
Oh, no, we ain't doing that. We're going to catch and release out here. Thank you, sir. Eugene Hall, Patrick Hall, boat 184. Let's see what they've got today. Looks like 3 fish, 2 something apiece. Looks like 678. It's not going to get it done today, but, hey, take those points. We'll see you at Neely. Thank you, sir. Evan Cooper, Mason Cooper. You can hang them up there on that little side there, and we'll talk to you. Come on. Did you have fun out there today?
It was a rough day.
Been more fun if you caught more weight, right?
Oh, yeah.
Let's see what these weigh. These 3 going to weigh 3 pounds apiece and change. $9.63 for your total. Grab that ticket down there. We'll see you at Neely Henry. Next up, Brent Crow, Derek Ribbits. Come on over here, Brent. Hey, has anybody ever told you look like that guy on TikTok? Kay showed it to me yesterday. I'm like, I don't see it. I don't see it. And then I did see it.
I guess. I fished like him today.
Did you? Wait, that creepy. What? 2 fish for 638. Sometimes you got it, sometimes you don't. Today was not one of those got it days. What happened?
Oh, we got it all right.
Oh, you got it given to you.
We got a butt whooping by the wind in the lake. I don't know. We never were able to figure anything out, and the ones that did, hats off to them.
I know you were on a guide trip, I thought, yesterday. Was Derek out pre-fishing through the week?
He was, and you know, Derek knows the lake as good as anybody, and I feel like I'm halfway decent, but we just didn't figure out anything today.
I'm going to give you 3/4 decent, Brent. I'm going to give you 3/4 decent. Hey, I didn't really realize this, but you broke the streak on continuous ABT events by not fishing the South. How many consecutive ABT tournaments did you fish? Did you ever look at it? 9 full years plus the first North, all the championships.
So I'm almost, I guess 100, something like that.
Yeah, it's somewhere there. Hey, thank you for fishing with us throughout the time. Thank you, brother. We'll see it. Jamie Smith, Michael making it rains. Let's find out the 178 has 5 bass today. Are they the right size? Pretty good size. It could be close. Will it get a paycheck? 1802. It's going to be close. That's a good job.
Thank you, man.
Who's this?
This is my little buddy, Luca.
Hey, Luca, how are you doing? Can I get a high 5? High 4? High 3? High 2? High 1? You ain't going to give me a thumbs up? All right. You know, for every high 5 you don't give me, I got to take a pound off of their weight. You better give me a high 5. There we go. Team player. Good job, Michael. Thank you. Bob Power, Ryan Tramble, boat 177. Oh, y'all were so close to win our drawing, too, from Academy Sports and Outdoors. Look at that, 174. Somebody back there, 174, is going, yeah, I won it. 977 today. Just couldn't get into the big fish, huh?
We couldn't get into fish.
Wasn't a power hour today, huh?
It was a power cycle.
No. That hurts. That hurts. Hey, thank you for fishing with us, guys. John Burt, Darrell Lester, boat 195. See what they got? They got 1 fish. Dang it. Proud of this fish. Fought all day for 229, and you said it best, points, because that could be the difference in making that championship. Thank you, sir. Mike Young, Mel Kennedy, as our final flight checks in at 4 minutes from now. Good day. I see 5. Are they good-sized fish?
Medium size.
Mediums going to get you a paycheck. They're not going to get you top 10 right now, but 1902 is a very solid day. You happy with that?
I'm real happy with it, especially since he caught all of them.
Hey, did you catch them in a net?
I did.
And you caught all of them. Good job. Team event. Stephen McAvoy, Josh Butts. We know they had a good bag. Hang them there, Josh. Let's find out what they've got. They've won here before. They got 5 fish. Our lead right now is 25-73. No. 25-73 was our lead. 29-55, brother. This man is going for some bush light tonight.
I'm ready for a bush light, baby.
Wow.
We literally was like, we got to make it back in time. We've got maybe like 20 minutes to go. And I was like, I want to make one more cast. I made one more cast, and I was on 100 to try to make another one. And it just loaded up, and I caught a 4.5-pounder last cast. And I thought I'd never do that.
Unbelievable day. Now, tell me what you were fishing. I know Jason was covering you when we were on the Black Rifle Coffee Live morning show. What were you looking at? What were you doing, and you were having to share water?
Yeah, we shared a lot of water today. Typical bridge fishing. I mean, four corners. But we left a spot today, and we tried to go live scope a little bit and try to call up. We caught some really good fish in practice live scoping. And the spots we had were protected from the wind today, so I couldn't get them to react. So we made a decision, let's go back into the wind and let's throw a swim bait, and that's what we did.
What were those spots like?
What do you mean? What
you said you were bridge fishing. You went to the other side. Come on over here. Don't get all shy on me now. What did the alternative stuff look like if you weren't hitting those four corners and those bridge fish? Is that where you said you caught them after you left that spot?
Just fish closer to the river that we're moving in.
Deeper stuff? I mean, what depth are we talking about?
I mean, they were on the ledges, but they were suspended fish.
Bait type stuff, jerk baiting, yep.
Jerk bait.
Hey, you got it done today, brother. Will it hold on? We still got more people. It's going to be hard to beat almost 30 pounds.
I sure hope so. Bush.
Yeah. Hey, you're going to do it. I had a cocktail in Josh's honor last night at the place down there, that city center. But they got to work on their menu. What's the name of that place, Kay? They spelled Bush without the C. They had Bush Light, B-U-S-H Light. I'm like, what color bush are we talking about? It's a lighter color bush than the old one. Are we talking about red tip photinias? That's a bush, by the way. Hey, get in there, mystery hands. Oh, look at John's doing it. He took the mystery arm away. John's like, I got to get some of this action in there, too. That's how you show 5 fish, though. I can't believe he's stealing your thunder.
That's okay.
That's all right. That's all right. Look at old Stretch Armstrong over there in the middle. That thing looks like a 50-pound bag. You know, we did an $8.99 for our Mountain Dew Big Bass. I don't think we got a 9-pounder in there, but, dude, that is a solid day. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. We'll see if that holds on. Steve McAvoy, Josh Butts trying to win again, 29.55. I thought it might have taken a 30-pound bag, and it is going to if it's going to knock them off. 500 shy of 30 pounds. 14:01 for boat number 180, Bill Perry and Chris Hargrove. So y'all had a good day, but somebody had to follow them, and it was you guys.
It's been a really tough day. I think we need to start a GoFundMe and build more bridges because there's not enough bridges. Came by Browns Creek Bridge. There's 10 boats on it, and I said the only reason there's 10 there is because you can't fit 15 on it.
Absolutely. Hey, those fish are working their way through. Good job on what you caught. Fisher and Ryan and I went looking for you out there, but my telemetry wouldn't put me on top of you. Early on in the day, did you have any fish?
No, we didn't have a limit until about an hour ago.
1674, so you were able to get that limit. Kept fighting it off. What did y'all do, and what did y'all move to?
We should have went bridge fishing, apparently, but, we stuck with a grass biting, and this morning it didn't plan out. The cold front kind of hurt it. We were catching some on top water, and we had to adjust and catch some on a weightless swim bait.
Hey, good job, brother. Thank you. Good points as well. Paul Bork and Travis Head. They had an eventful day. Saw them out there on the water in the Black Rifle Coffee Boat. 1588 is your 5 fish total, but that wasn't the big story of the day. You had to help somebody out. Let everybody else know what happened out there today.
Yeah, so we're sitting in the mouth of Seabold. I don't hear too good anyway, so I hear, help. I'm like looking around. I'm like, help. And I look, and a guy has flipped his kayak. So it's a complete yard sale. Rod's gone. The whole.
Joe McElroy, was it?
What was his name? I don't
know.
It
wasn't Joe McElroy, but
he was a state trooper from New York. We got the kayak flipped back over, all the gear recovered, what was left of it, and towed him. It took 2 hours, but we towed him back to the boat ramp. So.
Thank you for doing that. And did you get your get out of jail free card?
I think in New York, I hope so.
I saw this lineup, and I thought it was at a distance. I thought it was a bunch of boats like fishing not too far off the bank, one after another after another. I got up there, I'm like, dang, they got a kayak tournament going on. Could you imagine being out on a kayak out in that water throughout the day?
He didn't have a good day, so I'd rather be in a boat.
You did have a good day. Hey, thank you for doing what you did. I know it cut off into your fishing day, and good job, guys. Thank you for your help and helping them out. I know it wasn't Joe McElroy. I just had to give him a hard time. Yeah, I had to work it in. Crazy Joe. Ben Lakey, Jordan McGehee, boat number 192. 4 fish for 1083. You needed that 5th fish to help you.
Yep.
We did everything we needed to do, but undoubtedly we didn't hit the bridges enough.
Come up a little short. Everybody's saying bridges now, but there's more than one way to catch them out there. Michael Hood and Randy Wiggins, 5 fish in the live well. Let's find out what they have today. Looks like an okay day, just going to be a little shy of that top 40. 16 on the nose. You okay with that after all said and done?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
What are y'all throwing?
Rattle trap.
Trapping all day.
All day.
All right, wear that arm out. Thank you, sir. Oh, throwing a trap or maybe a old ball and chain, little Carolina rig. Those are the ones that just really wear on you. Gary Thacker, Carter Woodall boat triple deuce. See what they have. 5 fish for $16.40. I think I've called out that number, so I think you might have tied with somebody, but good points, Day.
Yeah.
Good job. Thank you, sir. Grab that ticket down there. Hunter Brewer, Fisher Hurd, that. Let's see what these 5 are going to weigh. Looks like y'all might have had a good day today. Come on. Talk to me. Y'all had a great day, didn't you?
Yeah, we had a pretty good day.
I think you might have a top 10 kind of day possibly. Let's see. Going past 10, 20, needed 22.40 to get in that top 10. 23.41. It is an awesome day. 23.41 puts you in 8th place now for Brewer and Hurd. What were y'all doing?
On the bridge, just throwing a swim bait.
How old are you?
18.
How old are you?
18.
Young stars, future stars. Forget that. Current stars. Go grab a couple of fish. Current stars of the Alabama Bass Trail. We've seen kids like this in the Godwin brothers out there. We've seen Fisher and I coming across just a moment ago. Young gun. How old were the Godwins? Probably 21, 22, right around when they won. One was still in high school? He just looked older. He was more advanced for his age. He was. 17 and 19. I don't know where that puts you in Alabama grade system. One was in 5th grade. What? I had 4. I'm just messing with you. Guys, now you got to talk to me. I say future stars, the Alabama Bass Trail, but it's current stars. What were y'all doing out there today?
I just throwing a swim bait, hoping we get bit. We got bit a few times.
I guess. How many total fish do you think you caught?
Like 7.
Well executed. Did you lose anything?
Lost one because I thought I had somebody else's line. It wasn't that big.
You were hung up.
Yeah.
You were hung up on another fish. You having fun out there when you're catching them like that, are you?
Oh, yeah. I'm a heck of a net man. That's about all I did today.
Do what you do. Keep it up. Keep it up. Great job, guys. Let's move on to Jamie Starnes, Ricky Fowler, boat 193. 10:06. Just take those points, right?
Absolutely.
You seeing these young bucks in front of you go, them young whippersnappers.
Looks good, though.
Yeah, it did. It did look good. Ethan Franklin, Hunter McCarty, you can hang them up there and come and talk to me. We don't need to talk for long because you got 2 fish in that 8-hour day, but you're proud to have these 2, aren't you?
Yeah, it wasn't easy out there.
These 2 are about 3 pounds apiece. Looks like $663 for your total today. Thank you, sir. Move on to our next pair, 179, Greg Tomlin and Jeremy Tomlin. 5 fish. I like seeing that limit. When did you have that limit by?
It took a long time. We just got about 1 o'clock.
You got all day. You could have had till almost 5 o'clock to bring them in. Let's find out. Not going to be top 20, but it is going to be a paycheck, 20.03, so another 20-pound bag. You happy with that?
Oh, yeah, good with it.
I would be too. Hey, let's take a look and see how many 20s we have and see where our cut line is right now. Let's see, 20-pound bags right there. See, 19 20-pound bags. So we're going to probably have 20 20-pound bags at least. And right now, 40th place, Hurley and Myers is 1742. Where's 18 pounds? Where's 18 pounds sitting? Let's go up there. 18 is right at 33. So it might take 18. 19 people left. You going to get in that paycheck range?
Absolutely not.
No. Brian Shook and Thomas Shelton had 4 fish. Yeah, that's not going to happen with that. Did you ever have the 5th one on?
We lost it like 5 minutes before we had to go in.
Ouch. 10:07. Could have gave you a few more points. Thank you, sir. Next up on the fish is right, 225. The final boat, Roger Stiegel, John Swords. 1 fish. Let you fish longer than anybody out there. I mean, actually, no. The first one in that last flight. Come on over here. All right. When you're that last guy, oftentimes, as you got 263, oftentimes you go to your spot and somebody's on it because the full field's in front of you.
That was the deal. We had a great practice Thursday. I've got some fun pictures that.
What'd you catch?
Well, I mean.
What'd you catch? Just tell me. What'd you catch?
8-pounder.
Shut up.
I'll show you the picture.
You had your hooks exposed?
Well, I did. You know, it was one of these things.
All right, I want you to show me. Then you're going to have to show Jason and our camera up there close. So, again, what day was this during the week? Thursday. So, day before yesterday. So, it didn't even have time to rest and maybe come back and bite. What are you doing?
Well, we're having fun.
Show it to the camera right there. Show it again. You can go up there, and we won't talk about that, anything. You want to talk about the one that got away? What about the one that will never get on when you catch it 2 days before the tournament? What does an 8-pounder look like in practice? It looks just like this. What could have been? What could have been? Clifton Bates, Daniel Heidegger. Let's find out where they've got another 20-pound bag. So we've got 20-pound bags. And you're getting some coin, and you got a big fish. You got a 9-pounder. Tell me you do.
Not a 9.
It's all right. But let's see what kind of special day you had. What were y'all throwing today?
Rattle traps and lizards.
Trapping and lizards. Okay. I like that. Dragging it. Was it solid grass or sporadic grass probably? Sporadic stuff. 670. That's a good fish. Not enough to be in that Mountain Dew Big Bass range. You want to hold it up? You want to do anything? Okay, yeah, give me that 670. Let him hold it up real quick. Our final flight checked in just about 9 minutes ago. They're all walking up here right now. We've only got 15 boats remaining, and that's even less than we have in that final flight. We can close the scales at 5:30. We'll get that done. It's only in cases where I don't have to fly out till in the morning, so I can actually have a little fun with these guys for a second. Unless we get some last-second heroics where somebody comes up with a 30-pound bag. It's not going to be you, though, right?
Not me at all.
Want to make sure. Just about 25 pounds shy of that. Timothy Truckenbrot and Brian Travis. One fish at 439. So I like the 4 and change for a single fish, but you couldn't get any of his brothers or sisters to latch on.
No bites today other than that one.
That hurts. But good job on catching that single. James Myers, Mark Waits. 5 fish. Y'all had an all right day today. Did you have fun after all said and done, or no?
It was tough all day. We had tough practice. We're just happy to have the 5 that we got.
Okay, these 5 going to weigh 13.05. But I was wondering, if you get that limit, oftentimes you're saying, I'd rather been fishing. But some days when you're cold and windy, you're just like, man, why am I fishing?
Yeah, it was bad. I'm ready to get home.
I feel you. Thank you, brother. Preston Henson, Adam Lynn, 1 fish. What's this bad boy going to weigh? Give me your best guess.
2.5.
2.5, he says. 273. I gave you almost a quarter pound on top of it. Good job. Good job. Take those points. Alan McCoy, Tim McCoy. Let's see what the traveling McCoys have today. 4 pounds, you say. Did each of you catch one?
No.
Did you catch them both?
Them that we weighed, yes.
Okay. Oh, but you caught others, just unders?
No.
Oh, you know. That's it.
The ones that we needed, we didn't get in the boat.
Okay, 476 for you today out of those 2 fish. Thank you, sir. Grab your ticket down there for the Wizard just below. Charles Murphy, Tim Burns. See what these 5 are going to weigh. 14, 15, 16, 17, 64. That's a good day.
Yeah, we had a pretty good day.
I think it's going to be a little shy of the top 40, though. But a good point day.
Yeah.
I think you're going to be right around that top 50. Casey Vaughn, Peyton Ross, boat 215. 3 fish. Come over here. Oh, they're shrinking. They're shrinking. You can't stand back there. They get lower. 582 for you today.
The wind's blowing them dry.
Oh man, they shrink up. It gets colder in the afternoon. They shrink up.
Yes, sir. It's hard in the wind.
Good job on what you did catch. Thank you. Grab your ticket down there at the table. Chad Hall, Ryan Hall, winners on the Alabama Bass Trail, presented by Phoenix Boats. Boat 218. Going to get some money today. They're going to move in the top 10, just shy of it. 2168. That's a solid day. After all was said and done, did you think you had more or less?
We weigh them, so I figure it's close to that.
About that. Sounds like when you went, But where it puts you, are you okay with that after all said and done?
Yeah, oh yeah. Didn't think we'd catch that.
What were y'all doing today? Tell me the truth. You're having to think way too hard.
Chatterbait.
Okay, chattering as far as locations. I guess grass-oriented?
Grass.
Yeah. Moving around a bunch?
Nah. 2 or 3 places.
Just put out the tent poles and camped out.
That's right.
All right, good job, guys. Congratulations, getting some solid points there. Greg Jones, Jeremiah Sparks, boat 209. Following the Halls. No, 210's coming up next. I'm just reading what we got written here. We're going to set it down. 210. You can come on over here. You can come on over. You hang, as long as you hang that over here, you can come and talk to me. It's the guy that tries dragging as much water as possible. Doesn't work. 5 fish for Jim Barnett and Scott Russell. All of them doing well. Doing well. How many total fish you catch today?
7.
6 keeps, 1 under. Let's see. These 5 going to weigh 1333. Just couldn't get in the big fish, huh?
We couldn't get the big fish today, did in practice, but want to say hey to my sister and niece watching in Pennsylvania and say hey to my wife watching. So
Even though it's cold here, it's way warmer than up there.
we'll see you at Neely Henry.
All right, see you then. Thank you. Let's move on to our next pair. Greg Jones, Jeremiah Sparks, boat 209. Called you a little early on that one, but these 2 fish not going to be enough today. 7-12.
That's all right.
It's all right. I mean, that's all you can do, right?
It's a tough day out there for us.
Take those points. Run with them. See you at Neely. Again, you fish one, you fish them all. 5 stops on the ABT North to find our AOY, the Angler of the Year. And it should be Anglers of the Year. Lee Bolton, Tony Blackwell, boat 211. 4 fish for $6.25. You shrunk them down, huh?
Supposed to be 2.
What do you mean? 2 fish? Oh, there was. Hey, I'll check on that one. Hey, check on that one. I thought I saw 4 fish for that weight. What boat was it again? What number? 211. Let's go. Boat 211. What was your weight? Do you remember? We can go into there and do the 211. We'll get it here. Then you just go to there. Oh, 211. Yeah, 4 fish. He said he had 2 fish on there. They weigh the same.
Okay, that sounds good.
Well, we had to make sure that it was that because if you really had 4, we're saying, okay, where are the other 2? They might have got lost in the tank, right?
Or it ate them one.
Yeah, it didn't happen. Yeah, they swallowed it. Hey, good job. All right, boat 214, Trey Swindle, Daniel Smith. Y'all got 4 fish, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Couldn't get that 5th one?
No, not really. This day was screwed up from the word go. We should have just stayed at home and laid in the bed all day.
967. What happened? Mechanical issue? Somebody sleep late? What was going on?
I don't even know. I mean, if you name it, it went wrong today.
Physically, everything okay? Boat-wise, everything go okay?
Well, we fixing to find out when we take out here in a minute.
Uh-oh. What we got going?
Well, you'll see later.
I don't want to hear that, Trey. Hey, all right, so Neely's coming up next. You just got to say, okay, I just got to do good there.
Yeah, hopefully so. I'll actually be at Toledo Bend at the Open, so he's going to fish with an alternate. Hopefully they can get some momentum going, finish the year strong.
Pick up that alternate. You get one opportunity a year. Thank you, sir. Jake Robertson and Houston Calvert. 5 bass, another 20-pound bag, 2069. Good job, guys. You were shaking your head like you didn't think that was 20?
Man, we had 3 40 minutes ago, and I thought they were all 3-pounders.
Awesome.
Except for one.
Yeah, that's good. So what changed in the last hour?
I don't know. I don't want to fill in on a day like today, though. I'm glad I'm an alternate.
Yeah, hey, when things aren't going you right, did you make a change of location, or did they just start biting?
Yeah, we made a few changes late in the day. I mean, doing the same stuff, running the same pattern, just changed areas. So.
Hey, good job on what you did catch, another 20 pounds. Yeah, they're shallow. Things are warm up. That was a good bag, over 20 pounds. Brian Dowdy, Kyle Llewellyn, boat 219. Hang them up there, and you can come and talk to me. Let's see what you got. You keep all the 2 bags in this tank at all times, guys. We're good. How'd it go?
Long day.
I know. My dogs are barking right now. I know yours are. Did you have the butt seat going? Were you at least sitting down a little bit?
No, and we caught the first one at 7 this morning and the last one about 5 minutes ago. So.
I think you're going to get a paycheck, $19.44. Awesome job, sir. Thank you. Dowdy and Llewellyn in the money look like. Charlie Craycraft, Ben Miller. They've got 5 fish, and they're going to get a check today. No, not going to happen. I think it's going to take 18, but just not today, huh?
After this day, I'll just take the salvage of points and go home.
1335. We're going to give you the appropriate points to that, and we will see you at the next stop. Let's move on to our next pair. Walker Brown, Sloan Pennington. Again, we can still possibly weigh in till 30 minutes after that final flight, so another 13 minutes. But it says only 2 boats remaining. I only see 1 boat in the queue, and we've got another one over there. So, yeah, we're going to be good. Look at this. How about that? Hey, and y'all had a good day. Way to finish it off now. 1934, and that is a paycheck for you.
Yes, sir. Glad to get one.
Good job. What were y'all doing?
Just about everything you can think of.
Kitchen sink. You didn't throw a Carolina rig, did you?
No, I wish I would have.
Why? Is there a roadbed calling your name out there?
I probably should have fished one of those, too.
Hey, good job, though.
Thank you, man.
Congratulations. In our final boat, let's see. I've got 1 boat remaining. Hey, John, let's go down there. I want to go sneaky. Let's find out. Let's go all the way to the bottom, and then we can. I'm gonna test my skills, and unless we had other we got other zeros, though, I bet, huh? 223 boats. Well, no, it's not gonna happen. Too many zeros. So some people did turn in their fobs. Let's go to 204. Jonathan Skinner, Timothy Keith, because you look at this. One boat remaining. You are that boat. Not going to have a limit day. Come on over here. Not going to have a limit day. Going to have 2 fish, but you're going to get some points with these fish.
Yeah, we got 2 good ones.
Yeah, these 2 fish are 5-pounders, 10-17, and that's why you stuck it out to the last second, because you were hoping 3 more of his buddies would come along.
I was hoping so. Just a bunch of shorts, couldn't get nothing else over.
Hey, good job on what you caught. Thank you, sir. Thanks for fishing with us. Hey, we shouldn't have to think too long and hard, do we? We look on here, 222 boats processed. How many remaining?
0.
So what does that mean?
Scales are closed.
Scales are now closed, and unofficially, your winner here at Guntersville with 29.55 pounds, Stephen McAvoy and Josh Butts. To get in the top 10, you need 23.06 unofficially right now to make it inside the top 20. Let me see. Or top 40. Whoop. I jumped it. Went too far. Quick on the draw. Got to go up just a little bit more. One more click of the button. Actually, one more. I know it's not McCaig and Hurst, and they are hating life right now because, yeah, they are 41st, I think. 1782 is what it took to get in the top 40 right now. 1782 for 40th place. Yeah, McCaig and Hurst. 1778, 4 100ths of a pound shy of a paycheck. So if you caught 1782 or more, we will have those checks paying out here in just a moment. Let them take care of some of their official duties, and we'll be back with more. Keep watching the Alabama Bass Trail presented by Phoenix Boats, Lake Guntersville, where Stephen McAvoy and Josh Butts unofficially take the title.
On the Water live coverage is brought to you by Academy Sports and Outdoors, by Strike King, Lose, by Garmin, and by Alabama State Parks. There's more to come. Stay with us.
At Phoenix Boats, our passion for fishing is obvious. Whether it's a pro event or fishing with our family and friends,
we truly love the sport of fishing.
That's why our goal is to make every single Phoenix boat that goes out the door the best fishing platform it can be in both design and construction.
We love to fish as much as anyone, and we believe it shows in every boat we build.
Phoenix Boats, built by anglers for anglers.
The perfect checking account doesn't exist. Not at a bank, that is. So why do you keep looking there? At AmFirst, you can get no minimum balance or monthly fees, an instant issue debit card, and free checks with unlimited check writing. But who doesn't want more? Like a rewards program you'll actually use, and convenient digital tools that make it easy to manage your account from anywhere. Now you could try and find that at a bank, or you could save yourself the trouble by checking with us.
Big companies get bigger and bigger and talk about their fancy labs where they study fish behavior, but then they all go golfing on the weekend. We don't have a large laboratory to test baits. Why, you ask? We don't need a big laboratory because our pros fish, our employees fish, our salespeople fish, our suppliers fish, our mold builders fish, our owners fish, and our kids fish. This is our laboratory. Our R&D comes from time on the water, learning how to make fish bite. We don't have other hobbies. We fish. We fish all year in all conditions across the whole country. All that time on the water brings us thousands of hours of testing new products and improving current ones for all species. We're a family-owned U.S. company that has many of our products made in America by American workers. The products we don't make in America, we make in Guatemala, which supports many families in that country as well.
This portion of Alabama Bass Trail Live is sponsored by AmFirst Federal Credit Union, Fish Alabama, Mountain Dew, by Jax, and by Alabama State Parks. Live coverage continues right after this.
At Phoenix Boats, our passion for fishing is obvious. Whether it's a pro event or fishing with our family and friends,
we truly love the sport of fishing.
That's That's why our goal is to make every single Phoenix boat that goes out the door the best fishing platform it can be in both design and construction.
We love to fish as much as anyone, and we believe it shows in every boat we build.
Phoenix Boats. Built by anglers for anglers.
Bill Petty Toyota is Alabama's #1 volume Toyota dealer. But that's not the only reason to get to know Bill Petty. Enjoy a 10-year unlimited warranty on every new Toyota in stock. Get 1 year of 24/7 roadside assistance. Test drive for the chance to win $5,000. You heard right. 5,000 big ones. Plus, choose from over 700 new Toyotas in stock and price to move. Bill Petty Toyota is Alabama's #1 volume Toyota dealer. Get to know us today.
You let me see. Things you let me see.
Some things ain't worth keeping. Yesterday's traditions, today's adventures, tomorrow's memories. Now that's something worth keeping. Fish Alabama and find your keeper.
For more information, visit fishalabama.org.
Our team of Ashley Peoples, Anthony Wallace, just crossed the stage 19.93. You only had 4 fish.
Only had 4, yeah.
But you had one that weighed 8.99 pounds. Tell me about that fish first.
Well, we was fishing up shallow, about 5 foot of water in the grass. He hit me about 30 feet out from the boat.
Okay.
When he hit it, I knew it was a big one. Told him to get the net. Got in, I figured it was about 8 pounds. I didn't know it was almost 9.
Right. What was the bait you caught this fish on?
Black and blue chatterbait.
Okay. What time of day?
Right about 11 o'clock.
Okay, middle of the day. How'd you catch your other fish? Same way?
Pretty much. In grass all day.
Okay. What area of the lake were you fishing?
Was up around South Salty, up in that area.
Great job, guys.
Thank you.
Good job, man. Good to see you again.
Good to see you, sir.
How the kids doing? I almost got to you to harass you on the water, but I didn't.
Yeah.
The wind saved you.
Yeah.
It was rough.
Yeah.
Our team of Donnie Beck, Tony Harvey just weighed in 25.48 pounds. Tell me about your day.
It was pretty good. This most of it was early this morning, and then it kind of died off in the afternoon. But we was just fishing around the edge of grass and throwing like the what are them swim baits? Mag draft swim baits.
Okay. How slow were you fishing that bait?
We were reeling it pretty slow, trying to get it to sink just a little bit and get to the top of the grass.
Were the bites aggressive, or were they just loading up on it?
Oh, they hit it pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they wanted it, we didn't miss but a couple. I mean,
How many total places did you fish today?
half a dozen.
Yeah,
something like that.
You idea how many total fish you caught today?
What, 12, 13?
Yeah,
something like
probably.
that.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
They were mostly all 3.5 plus.
Yeah. Yeah.
Great job, guys.
Thank you. The camera's
Our team of Wesley Sams, Jordan Wiggins just crossed the stage, 25.73 pounds. We saw you for a good while this morning. Tell us how you caught your fish.
Well, this is a spawning bay, and it's loaded with eelgrass, and there was just one indention in that whole bay, and we probably caught 40 fish out of this one little 20-yard by 20-yard section, and it's just eelgrass held them in there. And they've been in there all winter. It's just today that's the big ones decided to bite.
Now, one of the things we see on this lake is some of these places, these grass flats in particular, can be kind of hard to fish sometimes with the floating eelgrass. Did you have any of that in that area today?
No, we didn't, and it was some in there Thursday because the wind was out of the south or west. Well, I knew with the wind coming out of the northwest, it was going to be, there's no way it could be any floating eelgrass. It had it pushed out of there. So we looked up, and it was clean all day. So.
Did you catch fish anywhere else?
Yeah, I mean, we caught a few fish, just hopping around. But it's no secret this time of year on Gunterville, you stick a trap in your hand and you give us a chatterbait with a Reaction Innovations little dipper on the back of it. And we're going to hopefully give ourselves a chance to catch a big bag if the fish will cooperate.
Right.
Luckily today, we got the right bites in that area and skipped around and caught a few more fish, but we didn't cull after we were on live.
Okay. Of course, once you get to 25 pounds, it takes a pretty good one to start culling.
It was tough. Yeah, it's tough to cull when you got a 5-pounder at your smallest.
Yeah. Great job, guys.
Thank you.
Here our team, Stephen McAvoy, Josh Butts, across the stage, 29.55 pounds. It's Guntersville. It's springtime. This is starting to be kind of a familiar territory for you guys. You've had big weights this time of year here before. You've done it again. Tell us how you did it.
Just pretty much our typical stuff, swim baits and stuff. So it's just part of the course for us. So
sticking to one bait and just keep it in your hand all day and just have confidence.
Yeah.
It's the confidence.
Right. How many total fish you think you caught today?
Probably 3 limits, maybe 4.
Yeah. Your last cull, what was the size of the fish that you culled out?
4.5 maybe.
It was 440, and I think the one that he culled with was probably just a hair over 5. So at least 3/4 of a pound.
And we saw you guys on live for a little while. We know you fished bridges. Did you fish anywhere else today?
Yeah, we fished a couple of spots. We fished a couple of, tried to find some isolated stuff that we found in practice and tried to get a big fish because we caught a lot of big fish in practice not doing that stuff. So we felt confident we can leave and go catch that, but the wind wasn't, there was no wind on it. They wouldn't react. So we ended up just moving around and finally found some more fish that ended up doing what we had. So.
Now, when you're finding these kind of places, obviously it's transition areas where these fish are moving in. How do you find it? Do you like mapping on your graphs, or what is it? What's the key that you use?
Yeah, mapping's a big key. You can look at everywhere. They run channels, so wherever the channel runs, they're typically following it. So.
What size bait were you guys throwing primarily?
6 inch. Yeah, just 6 inch. Just a big, not really big for here. The gizzard chatter, 12 inches, and they choke them. So. Just a medium-sized swim bait, man.
Were you fishing it fairly fast or real slow?
Pretty mediocre. It all depended on live. We could live scope and look, and we could mix it up and go high, or we can go low. So
whatever it took to make the fish react.
Right. Yeah. That's it.
There's feeding windows, and if you don't, you see that you gotta
get out.
Okay. Great job, guys.
Hey, appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, buddy.
Alabama Bass Trail Live, presented by Black Rifle Coffee, is brought to you by Phoenix Boats, Busch Light, Bahio Sunglasses, Bill Penny Automotive, and by TH Marine. There's more straight ahead.
At Phoenix Boats, our passion for fishing is obvious. Whether it's a pro event or fishing with our family and friends,
we truly love the sport of fishing.
That's why our goal is to make every single Phoenix boat that goes out the door the best fishing platform it can be in both design and construction.
We love to fish as much as anyone, and we believe it shows in every boat we build.
Phoenix Boats, built by anglers for anglers.
Stetson Blaylock, Todd Auten, Hank Terry, let's go!
Garmin Live Scope, I tell you right now, if you don't have it, you are behind. It's just wild. It's like a video game.
If you do not have that Garmin Live Scope, you are definitely missing out.
Bassmaster Classic Champion!
Nobody wants to run out of power when they're on the water. There is a better way. Introducing the Charge Marine Power Management Station from PowerPole that does the work of 3 devices, a traditional battery charger, a charge on the run, and an emergency start system. PowerPole Charge.
On the Water live coverage is brought to you by Academy Sports and Outdoors, by Strike King, Luz, by Garmin, and by Alabama State Parks. There's more to come. Stay with us.
At Phoenix Boats, our passion for fishing is obvious. Whether it's a pro event or fishing with our family and friends,
We truly love the sport of fishing.
that's why our goal is to make every single Phoenix boat that goes out the door the best fishing platform it can be in both design and construction.
We love to fish as much as anyone, and we believe it shows in every boat we build.
Phoenix Boats. Built by anglers for anglers.
Stetson Blaylock, Todd Otten, Hank Terry, let's go!
Garmin Live Scope, I tell you right now, if you don't have it, you are behind. It's just wild. It's like a video game.
If you do not have that Garmin Live Scope, you are definitely missing out.
Bassmaster Classic Champion!
Welcome, everybody, to the Alabama Bass Trail presented by Phoenix Boats. It's time to pay that cash out and crown another champion. We're going to start with, third place and work our way down to first, taking a grand total of $4,000, and third place with a weight of $25.48, Donnie Beck and Tony Harvey. Congratulations, guys. Come on up here, get that payday. $4,000, pretty solid. And Kay, again, how much is entry fees for all 5?
$1,300.
And so they're already, that's $2,700, right? That they're plus side?
Yes.
Well, I mean, of course, there are expenses and things like that. So, again, playing with house money when you get in those higher finishes, a good day, an excellent day at one of our 5 stops. Again, the points that go with it, 3 less than a max score of 225 for a victory. Again, it's Beck and Harvey with third place with 25.49. About a quarter pound more than that, we've got second place, and boy, they won some coin today as well. $5,000 for second place plus bonuses. Wesley Sams and Jordan Wiggins. We throw in an extra $2,500 for the Phoenix Payday Bonus Program. That's another solid on top. Just doing what you're supposed to be doing all along, and that's why you too should be driving a Phoenix boat. He's making more on just driving that boat than I made here today.
Yes, sir.
That ain't right. No, it is right. It is so right because I didn't do any of that. But, Kay, that's not it. They also get that extra $5,000 for second place. Congratulations, guys, and also good points, too, and we'll find out where they are in points. Did you tabulate that yet? Okay, we haven't tabulated. That'll be up in just a moment. Kay, we got more money to pay out, a trophy, a big check. How about a round of applause? Now winning once again on the Alabama Bass Trail, Stephen McAvoy, Josh Butts with $29.55. $10,000 payday. Stephen McAvoy has a $2,000 AmFirst Federal Credit Union payday, as well as a $500 Garmin Electronics payday. It is a total of $12,000 and change. It looks like $12,500 for the win today. You can get a lot of bush for $12,500. There's our America's First Federal Credit Union $2,000. Again, you finance your boat and or vehicle from America's First Federal Credit Union. Get that extra coin. And if you've got the best quality electronics, meaning Garmin, rigged on your boat, you can win an extra $500. You don't even have to win. You can be the highest placing finisher, but if you're going to win, you might as well have that Garmin on there. Again, 12.5, and there's the big cardboard check. We've got the real checks going out as well. There you go. This is the one that you put up in the garage. They've already got one of these. Now they get another. Solid as a rock. What? We get our months confused. Hey, Josh, where'd y'all finish at the first stop at Smith? What place? So 80-something with the first, so now you made up ground trying to get in that top 9 for the championship, Fish Weiss Lake. But you already did it. You qualified for Weiss Lake with a victory today, Kay. I thought they were moving into that 9. They need to get, or I say top 9 to Weiss Lake. That's top 75, but it gets it closer to that top 9, so maybe they get in the Bassmaster Team Championship.
That's right. I mean, anytime you can get that win early in the year, you kind of fish maybe a little bit easier, but not with these guys. They're competitive, and they're going to do everything they can do to get inside that top 9, but I know Angler of the Year is in there, kind of on their mind as well.
And it's now in their reach with 3 events remaining. Everybody else going to get paid down there. I like to say trackside because I've covered a lot of racing in my time, but let's move on to 4th place. Looks like $25, $45, $3,000 winner for Anthony Vinson and William Phillips. Congratulations to them. 5th place goes to Jay Kendrick and Chuck Hughes. They had 5 bass for $24.84, a $2,000 payday. Next up, Danny Long and Kevin Fallon at 6th place. That's 5 bass for $24.18, $1,500. They had a $663 in the mix. Josh Chappell, Paul Davis, they finished in 7th, 5 bass for $23.69, $1,100 as the rest of our top 10 gets $1,100. Hunter Brewer, Fisher Hurd in 8th with $23.41, $23.30. Caden Sinclair, Hunter Gibson, another top 10 finish. And top 10, Tracy Robinson and Dustin Robinson, saw them at the end with $23.06, that $1,100 payday. We pay $750 from 11th place down to, what is it? I get confused on that. Down to the top 20. So 11th through 20th will get a $750 paycheck. That would be Justin Bussey and Ben Webb in 11th with $22.40. $21.86 for Damian Willis, Tyler Cocker, Chad and Ryan Hall in 13th place, 5 bass for $21.68. $21.62 for Chad Wilson, Hunter Wilson in 14th. 15 goes to Waylon Mullis and Jeff Fansler. That 5 bass for $21.58. Just behind them, $20.82, 5 bass, Roman Calvert, Shannon Calvert in 16th. 17th place goes to Brandon Staggs and Rodney Long. They had $20.73 on the day. Still windy out here. You see our stuff blowing down. Jake Roberson and Houston Calvert in 18th place with $20.69, 0.02 of a pound more than Clifton Bates and Daniel Heidegger. They're in 19th. And the final catch, top 20, is $750 goes to Alan Barrett and Tyler Caldwell with 2017. Going to make that move to our top, or 21 through 40. Each one of them will get $500. In 21st place, it looks to be Mitch Mitchell, Candler McCullum with 2011. 22nd place, Greg Tomlin, Jeremy Tomlin. They had 5 bass for $20.03, just ahead of the 1993 4 bass of Ashley Peebles and Anthony Wiley. Man, if they could have got that 5th fish. 24th would be Brian Dowdy, Kyle Llewellyn, 5 bass for $19.44 on the day. Lisa Johnson, Abby Andrade, 25th place with $19.40. Strong finish by the ladies. Looks like Tom Taylor and Russ Reynolds in 26th place. 26 actually have a tie, a two-way tie. Walker Brown and Sloan Pennington. Again, those 26th place had 1934. 28th place would be John Kellett and Zeke Gossett. They were the winners of the last round, so a 1st and 28th. They're still up there in that top 10 on Angler of the Year points. We'll see. Should be top 5. 29th place will be Mike Young and Mel Kelly. They had 1902 on the day. 30th place goes to Mark Cook and Mason Smith with 1898. 1896, I believe, or 86 or 96. My eyes are going bad. It looks like 86 of Tony Keefe and Brian Gregory on 31st place. 32nd, Terry Tucker, Jeremy Green, 5 bass for 1884. Now, again, all $500 paydays from 20th place or beyond 20th to the top 40. Terry Tucker and Green in 32nd. 33rd goes to Colby Harrison and David Self. They had 1883. 1877 for Christopher Rocket and Trey Doust. 35th place, Justin Lane, Luke Mason with 1869. Getting down there towards our final competitors, getting a paycheck. That brings us to 36th place, Eddie Jewell, Rusty Strickland, filling in today, and they got 5 bass for 1829. 37th place, Jamie Smith, Michael Raines, 5 for 1802. Good job, guys. Sean Hornbuckle and Barry Morris, 38th place. That should be 1785 on their day. 39th goes to Lance Whitaker and Jeremy Briscoe, 5 bass for 1784. And the final money-paying position is 40th, Justin Buckles, Chad Jones, 4 fish for 1782. That's it. We questioned whether it would take a 30-pound bag. It darn near did. 29.55. It was an excellent day for Steve McAvoy, Josh Butts, now 2-time winners on the Alabama Bass Trail presented by Phoenix Boats. Thanks for watching. We get to stretch our legs. I get to go to the Classic next week. We rest up. We come back a month from now at the next stop on the Alabama Bass Trail presented by Phoenix Boats, and we hope to see you there. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.